Me right now. Look at me. Shut up.
Look at this thing.
That is impressive.
Stop working.
It looks like when they grind down a tooth to put a fucking cap on it. It's just the little stem.
Sharp stem.
Yeah, it's like where your roots are and shit, your nerves.
My goal is to try to get people who can't understand where we're coming from, where you see what's going on in the world right now.
I panicked a little bit.
Hey man, it brings back the old days.
But
I was always ready to go. Like,
anytime you show up to the party with this,
I don't
that,
know.
hey, imagine all of them just came out.
Yeah, that would be.
Because they're not permanent.
No.
They're like 12 years.
I have one in there right now.
I know, but you know how like celebrities get the whole thing fixed?
I imagine anyone who's listening to this is
They just got-
touching their teeth with their tongues right now.
Trying to count the fake ones.
Yeah, they're like,
I should probably
count the gold ones.
Yeah, they're trying to count the ones.
Get
that-
your shit together, son.
Welcome to the podcast.
I just woke up.
Yeah.
I got a turkey in my car. So that's fun. It is almost Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
That's
Tis
true.
the season.
Yeah, shout out turkeys.
People are bundling the shit out of it this year.
Yeah.
Dude, people are doing got Christmas shit up. I went in Lowe's today and there's fucking Christmas trees up. And I'm like, dude, we haven't done Halloween. Dude,
Yeah, or Thanksgiving.
Usually,
fuck, take it easy.
wasn't it like the day after Halloween is when like Thanksgiving would bust? Like,
Yeah. It's like but that day they're
Yeah.
taking it down, putting this
A
shit
whole
up.
month?
Yeah.
But come on, brother. Like it's not even fucking
It's creeping closer and closer every year, it seems like.
yeah, just be like fucking just leave the Christmas shit up.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Get ready now.
Early decorating for next year, that's all.
Stimulus packages coming out, so you know.
Yeah, where that stimmy at?
Buy some shit now.
I'm
I
going to get
figured-
a giant inflatable reindeer.
I figured as I live alone now, I'll buy a Christmas tree, wrap my own shit, and then put it under there. And
That
then
is
you
the
know,
saddest
wake up.
shit I've ever heard.
I'm gonna wake up all excited.
Do you want to come over again?
What
We
do you-
got a huge couch. It is luxurious. You will love it.
What are you gonna do with the mistletoe?
Oh, well, that's
So you
for-
can jerk off?
Yeah,
Every time
exactly.
you catch yourself into the
Oh,
mistletoe?
fuck again! It's all over my bed. Like, oh, god damn it!
He's all laying in the hallway. No one lives there, so
You can do
might
it
as
wherever.
well.
I got an empty room. That's the masturbatorium now.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we are again.
Yeah, we've arrived at the
Wow,
masturbatorium.
wow.
recurring theme.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that kind of stuff.
Recurring theme.
But
Every night for
no,
him.
but I was thinking, you know what, dude? I'm gonna get a Christmas tree. I'm gonna decorate it. I'm gonna play some Christmas carols, some records. I was thinking about going caroling in my building.
No one is going to answer their door.
I feel like only half of you knows Christmas carols, so I'm not even sure
half
you
the
know.
song, I'm
Of
just-
any,
I
no,
just
no,
imagine kid like slamming on people's doors like, yo, deck the halls, motherfucker. Like, answer the door. No one's going to answer the door.
Well, it's-
I'm just saying, I'm not happy about it. I'm just saying, manage your expectations. I don't want you to be disappointed.
I don't disagree.
All right.
yeah, you know why? Because people who live in like 3-story apartments,
Mhm.
like they
If
don't
you
meet-
come
they don't,
all the
you
way
don't
up-
move there to make friends.
No,
You
no.
know what I mean?
If you go all the way up to somebody's third story apartment to knock on their door, like they're not answering.
I'd like to say I live on the 3rd story.
Mm.
Also, I've lived there for about a year now, just a
Mhm.
few days shy,
Mm-hmm.
and I've made not one friend there.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Not
just
one.
amplified.
I don't know one person there.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
I wouldn't say I know any of my neighbors, but I say hi to people regularly. But that's, I mean, even that is a lot more than from where I used to live. I wouldn't even say like our neighbors wouldn't even be friendly, really.
It's a lot more than most people do, anyways.
Yeah.
know,
Nowadays, I
that-
feel like
you
it's
do it.
weird.
You
Right?
say hi to my neighbors.
No, I know, but I
You're-
just acknowledge.
I
them
usually
because-
do. I usually am like, hey, how are you? You know, whatever.
Is it
but
hi or hello?
depends on the
Person?
person.
It
Yeah.
does, huh?
Yeah. And my mood too. Like if I'm in a shit mood, I'm like, hey, you know.
If I've been
I don't care.
watching Letterkenny, it's like, how are you now?
Shut the hell up.
If you haven't watched Letterkenny, by the way, you definitely should.
That's exactly how. Yeah.
Mhm.
How are you now?
Mhm.
This is a lot of monotone the whole time.
Yeah. How are you now?
Yeah. Just throws the cigarette
So
down.
not so bad. And you? Not so bad.
yeah.
I think that's what it
Reminds me
says.
of people in Wisconsin.
I bet it does.
Yeah.
They're pretty much just Southern Canadians.
I asked
Yeah,
people.
well, yeah. Little Canada. I mean, yeah. Fuck. You asked people what?
No, I asked people like, "How's it going?" But like, I don't care.
Yeah. When I'm on the
And
phone.
not even in a dick way.
Yeah.
It's just like you say it, and there's
Right.
no. I'll be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then they're
If
like,
so-
"Good," and you. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Cool."
Yeah.
Keep walking.
I don't ever ask first. If somebody asks me, I just reply by asking them. So if they're like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Hey, how are you?" And then they have to answer, and I just skip their whole question. So
good.
yeah, that's how you. That's
That's
how
usually.
I get out of
I
it.
think that's usually how it goes. Like no
Right.
one's really like.
Yeah.
Like, and if somebody you seen this Tom Segura thing
Yeah.
where you know he's
Nobody gives a
walking
fuck.
into the bank,
Yeah.
and the guy's fucking talking. He was like, "Look, dude, I don't get. There's two acceptable answers. you
Fine
know?
and good.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that's reality. Like, if
It's
someone started
true.
talking to me about it, I'd be like, "Oh, god damn it, I don't care. I don't, not at all, not even a little bit." But I don't fucking know your name. All right, like, what do you want me to tell you?
I've got family in
I'm gonna-
Virginia.
yeah,
I love that bit.
yeah, that shit's hilarious.
My mornings have turned from good morning as a kid to now morning.
Mm.
I'm that guy.
Top of the
Morning.
morning to you.
Just morning. That's not even a
Mm.
greeting.
Mm.
At this point,
I-
morning.
We're just
work-
muttering sounds.
You're
at
just
this
saying
point. Yeah.
words.
Morning.
I worked with a fella,
Morning.
and
Morning.
he passed away since, but he would always come in and he'd be like, "How in the hell are you?" You know, and I loved it. You got your big boy britches on today, shit like that. Super country dude, and I thought it was hilarious.
Mm.
Yeah.
He looked like he was not far from, you know,
Death?
yeah,
Mm.
and he wasn't. Like
Did
no,
he wear overalls?
no, dude, but he'd wear like he was like a cowboy, you know what I mean? But like
You gotta love it though.
like he lived a rough life, you know what I mean?
he had a
Just-
piece of straw.
just fucking pounding Bud Lights every goddamn day. Budweiser's probably not lights. Chewed tobacco. I mean, it looked like he just like wrangled cattle every day, and they were whooping his ass. You know what I mean?
They were dumping him.
yeah, dude. And every day he walk in like it hurt. But how in the hell are you? You know what I mean? So I was like, so I say that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Where was he from?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Again, I don't like talking to people, dude. So I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Good, man. Fucks up.
He shouts him out. Fucking
Right.
Post.
Yeah, fair enough.
What is it?
Posthumously.
And,
Posthumously.
and he doesn't even fucking
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
know a
where-
thing about the
I
guy.
don't know where he lived. I don't know where he's from. We worked in Fontana. I can tell you that.
And he was a Virgo.
yeah.
Just kidding.
He likes skull.
The winter green.
Yeah. That's about all I can tell you.
Shout out to my brother Zach.
Yeah. He gave me a dip once.
Yep.
And I remember that day. He gives me a dip and he's like, "Don't swallow it now." You know what I mean? And I was like, "Well, that's so much pressure." So I'm like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, okay, I'm stuffing it in there." He's like, "You gotta pack it in." I'm like, "Oh
Uh-huh.
shit!" And then I'm like, my mouth is salivating so much, and I'm like, "I'm gonna swallow it." I was like, "Oh god, oh god!"
Ugh.
And so I just spit it all out immediately,
yeah.
and he was pretty pissed off. Like,
Ah.
"Don't waste my shit."
Right.
And
Fair enough.
so I, left him alone.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's always kept me from doing it. Cause I hear about it and I'm like, I would think I would like that feeling.
How expensive is it? Do you know?
I've never.
I've never
bought it.
looked for it, so I'm just curious.
Well, I can tell you this: people say not to inhale cigars, and I'm doing it, so I could probably just eat the whole
I'm
pack.
just saying,
of
you
fucking-
were like describing a cowboy, and I'm looking at everything that's on the table in front of me, and I'll start from the left. And I have a Red Bull, a beer, a water, a whiskey, a cigar, and some other stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's stuff we won't mention.
And I was like, yeah, it's kind of giving me anxiety. There's too many things.
You have a lot of
All
things.
the
in
I have
front
all,
of
I
you.
have all the things.
too many things.
All of them.
Yeah, problem. Well,
Well,
this one's empty, so I can dispose of this.
Just throw it in there.
Can I start now? I have a cigar, some
Mhm.
whiskey, a Red Bull, a beer,
And not just
and a vape.
not just a beer though. We should say
Well, I lied.
That
I lied. I
is-
said it was 12%. It's 9.4.
even still 9.4%, and that's what a 20-ounce bottle.
23.
It's just 1 pint,
Okay, so
16 ounces.
okay.
So way lower.
This is 6 fluid ounces on here. I don't believe this is 6 fluid ounces at all.
16.
It says,
probably.
it says one. No, dude. I know what a 16 looks like. Okay. Fuck you, man.
The point is, you've already had too much of it.
I'm like, what does it say?
It's 1 pint and
Mhm.
6 fluid ounces.
Oh, 1 pint. So it's okay. Got
So
it.
22 ounces.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I think I guessed 23.
And 23 and a half, I think he said.
And then I think the price is right. He was like, "Oh, did you say 23?"
I said
I'll
20.
I'll go 20. No,
Oh, it's
I-
21.23,
But
please.
anyway, what I'm saying is that's not just a little 8-ounce can of 9% beer. That's a big ass bottle you got
It's a
there.
hell- it's a
That's
hell of a
what the
bottle.
what the kids call a bomber. So
Well, I'll tell you guys a little
Do
story.
they?
yeah, that's a bomber.
Yeah, this is a bomber. It took me a while to know. One of my bosses, let's just say, the general. One time I was like, oh yeah, you could get that beer in a bomber, and I was like, I just was like, yeah. And I was like, what the fuck's a bomber? So I went and Googled it, and he sees
And
me.
you were like,
No.
for a great insurance rate online, go to the general and save some time.
No, but he sees me and he goes, I would have told you it's like the brown bottles, man. And I was like, yeah, but those come in 12 ounce too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not getting me,
Nope.
bucko.
Bomber.
So this is a Enjoy by Stone by Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought,
Very spooky.
Yeah.
tis the season. I'm scared.
To be spooky. Oh yeah, James, I wanted to compliment you on your Halloween decoration, and there's no S's there because I just
No,
seen the one.
wrong. There's
just
one on the fence too.
Oh, was there?
There's
I
one on
just
the fence.
I just seen the one above the
There's some
garage
in the
door
front
here.
of
He
the
brought
house.
some
Okay.
caution tape. At first I thought like,
That's what it looked like. It just looked like caution tape
I was
above
like,
the
what is
garage
this?
door.
Oh, I will give you credit for that one
I was
because
like,
because it's dark.
yeah, you're right.
My outside light is broken right now, so like you
Oh,
can't
okay.
see it during.
Yeah, I put
Okay.
my hand up there and I was like, what the fuck did? And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this guy really went all out.
Hey, you got more than I
was just
did.
messing with you.
I've done
I
nothing.
figured you
no.
probably started and then got busy with something
Oh
else.
hell no!
but
No.
yeah.
You know what I do?
Yeah.
I don't like to decorate any holidays
Mm,
at all. I'm just one of those people.
yeah.
I don't mind the decorations, and it feels festive when they're up.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to be the guy to give a fuck.
Mm.
So Crystal and Emma are like
I figured
every day they're throwing up like one or two things, and I'm like,
Doing it
good thing it's
progressively.
early October because you guys,
Yeah, you got.
It's gonna
take
take a
some
while.
time to get there.
and
if
then
you started this any later, you would not be
you
finished.
miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already Thanksgiving to some people. You guys are fucking up already. But she wasn't even gonna put that one up. She gave
Uh-huh.
up. She's like, oh, it's too hard. I'm like, no,
And you're like,
let's
got
go.
This. Yeah, yeah.
This is our podcast decoration.
Uh-huh.
Well,
We're gonna put that up there. Keep out
We
of our
should do it.
clubhouse.
I love it.
we should do a spooky episode.
Yeah, we should leave
We
that.
are
up.
gonna do a spooky
I was-
episode,
yeah, we're
and
gonna-
we're gonna
Oh.
dress up. This
So
year.
yeah, we're gonna do one. In
I'm gonna
video.
wear my costume.
Yeah, we'll do
I'm
one
so
in
excited.
costume, and
I'm so excited.
Make sure to have video for that one.
I'm gonna
And we
talk
should
like it the whole
we
time.
should mention too,
Yeah.
by the way, this is gonna be another audio only one. So it's just more relaxed. It's easier on us, and we're not trying to create any kind of friction as we ease back.
I
into
need a
this,
haircut,
so,
and
yeah,
I don't-
same honestly.
Yeah. So
So
frig off.
yeah, if you want to see me,
Yeah.
come see me.
Hit the gram.
Mm,
Send some DMs. Slide
Mm.
in.
slide in the DM.
yeah, whatever you kids say.
Yeah, but straight bussin'. No cap.
James almost spit out his beverage.
But you have a wall of beverages.
Yeah, I
to
know.
block
That's
you.
why I have some of the
And
bottles.
you ducked underneath them.
Oh my goodness.
So I noticed I'm wearing a sweater. I don't know why.
It was cold outside with the mister.
And my we had the Mr. on like we had
Mr.
fucking-
Who?
Mr. Ed.
I barely know her. Sorry.
Anyway, so
Oh,
whiskey time?
whiskey time. Speaking of quickly, my buddy Sandro, I want to give a quick shout out because he turned me on to this great new podcast called Men of Mean. So thank you very much, Sandro.
Oh.
We posted up a post saying tag one friend. He tagged me in the post, so I just wanted to say thank you very much, Sandro, for
That's-
sharing.
What
And
a
also,
sweetheart.
he just sent me another text right now and saying that he's got a bottle for us again.
Holy shit.
Looks like he sent a picture. I don't know that I want to read it off
Yeah,
quite yet.
let's-
I want to leave a little
Let's
suspense.
do a big
so-
reveal.
Yeah,
Maybe
but-
that'll be up on the Instagram. Like, what bottle will it be?
Yeah, there we go. So he says,
The first time was Japanese.
yeah, first time, but it doesn't appear that this one is. It
So-
says it can be bought in California. So, anyway, just quick shout out to Sandro. Thank you very much for the support, and to all the other people who've been listening and interacting with our posts. Thank you very much, and we're happy to be back. So
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
let's get into whiskey time.
All right. Who wants to do it this time? I believe I did it last time.
Yeah, so you should do it.
Okay, cool.
Since we're easing back in.
All right. So this week, episode 71, we got a product straight out of Scotland. It's called the Double Peat.
Straight out of Scotland.
We got it made me think Scranton, what Electric City. That shit is one of the best things ever.
Indeed.
This
love
is
Parks and Rec.
yeah, dude, can't get enough of house. Anyway, blended malt Scotch whiskey. It's a Scotchy whiskey.
Scotchy.
A little Scotchy, you know. It's
It's real Scotchy.
He's
This
like, oh, that was my coworker's name, actually.
Oh yeah,
Scotchy.
old Scotchy. He recommended this one.
This is unchill filtered, whatever that means. 46% by alcohol ABV. This is a double peat. And like I said, so what's unique about this one is it's blended between a Speyside and a Isla. So, you know, we've been big fans of the Islas, which is heavily peated. Now, this one kind of tones it down a bit with the Speyside, which is a little cooler complex. But we should taste, get a little smoky, salty, maritime exterior,
Oh man,
and you know, gives way to a sweet, spicy,
heathery.
heathery smokiness.
Heathery. I don't know that I
Alright.
know what
Sounds
heathery
hot.
is.
I don't know what heathery means.
I'm gonna
But
tread lightly.
goddamn, I'm ready.
Because my sister-in-law her name is Heather, so I'm gonna tread lightly.
Yeah, let's just leave that
Shout
alone.
out to my brother Chris.
Oh, like, she sounds hot.
I'm with you. All right.
We're gonna go ahead and leave that one alone.
So anyway,
So that's what we got here, man. This is called the Double Peat. Price point on this one's about $40. Not too cray. Just a little, not Kanye, but maybe like, you know, Chris Brown.
I was gonna get into the nose of it, but presentation is actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
The color of the whiskey is beautiful,
yeah,
gorgeous.
right?
The bottle and the packaging, the color scheme and the fonts, great. And then like the illustration on the actual tin or cardboard thing it comes in. It's
actually, one of these guys looked like the guy I was telling you about.
No kidding.
There's the overalls and everything.
I don't know why I pictured him black when you told me the story.
He's a fucking cowboy and dip,
You
and
said
the first.
country, but still, they're black country folk.
I'm just trying
Yeah,
not to.
but
I'm,
come
I'm
on.
trying not to be
You guys
racist
pick.
here.
I wouldn't either, but if you're gonna fucking picture something, I wouldn't have pictured that.
I feel
What?
like I feel like you're setting us back in progress here.
Yeah,
I feel like James is the progressive one.
I'm trying to
here.
be open with it.
Yeah, James was
I'm
progressive.
the realist here.
Yeah,
okay,
whatever.
I understand the world we live in.
We're trying, buddy. We're trying.
No, you just fucking knew the guy, so you didn't have to picture this shit.
That's a very good point.
God damn it! You don't have an
yeah,
opinion.
you're
here.
biased.
Yeah,
You knew.
motherfucker. He's like, yo, fucking no, you're out of it.
I'm drunk.
But anyway, as James was commenting on, the color and the presentation is quite
fucking
nice.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's quite
It's like
delightful.
it's a copper color, which I was surprised by. It's not exactly red, but when it was just sitting in the glass, like it just, I don't know, it struck me as like a copper kind of color.
I would just say this is probably one of the best looking whiskeys we've had on the
Right?
show.
It's
in terms
just-
of color and everything that goes with
Yeah.
it. I
Which-
think the actual
yeah.
color of it
Right.
is a very beautiful
Which
color.
probably sounds silly to a lot of people who may not be into whiskey,
Yeah,
because
not
I'm
being
sure it all
sarcastic.
looks the same. But honestly, like it really does have its kind of a unique tint to it. I would say.
And you know what's funny is while I was in the store, a guy came up and said, "Do you need some help?" And I stopped and said, "I know more about this than you."
Good day, sir.
Fuck out of my
I said
face.
good day.
I'm kidding. I saw that.
Uh-huh. It was classic. But yeah, so I'm excited to try this one because the presentation looks very good.
Hello.
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 Smells
How are
good.
you? You getting some of that that
I'm actually getting a
Sixth
little
Sense
smell
back?
back.
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
Little bit more smell, a little more taste. I can, hold back on the smell a little bit.
Yeah.
I just want to taste a little more.
It does smell kind of maritime-y.
I would say the maritime is actually like the most prevalent,
Yeah.
and then like the heathery coolness of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
The
getting
smoothness.
that sweet spice.
Yeah, I was
you know
going
what
to
I'm
say
saying?
Yeah.
a very salty, smoky, compelling combination. I would say.
Yeah.
We're all just reading off the back of the bottle, by the way.
Just off the top
That's
of the
one
dome.
of the benefits of not having video. You guys
Yeah,
can't call
man.
us out on this shit.
Yeah, because your opening sounded really good. but
Also, you can't see us. We're not wearing shirts again.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not wearing pants.
Yeah.
we're not ready to like go all out there.
Ken
with you
didn't get
guys.
the memo. He's wearing a jacket but no pants, and then James and I are wearing no shirts. So
and just socks.
he just has to be. He has to be the antagonist. So
You know me.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be right.
he's a rebel.
Can we
And naked with the hat.
Here's the Ken's rebellious.
can we just shoot it?
nature? Shoot it.
Yeah, let's shoot it.
Oh God, shoot it. I'm. You know what?
Shoot it.
I'm
shoot
down.
It. Oh my
I'm-
God, let's
I'm
fucking
down,
shoot it. Oh
but
my
this
God.
is all I'm having.
Yeah, well, that was all you're gonna have anyway. Okay, get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. I was trying to get
Fuck
some
it.
mileage out of it. Sludge.
Woo. Oh,
I liked it.
That went down very smooth.
Yeah, dude. Especially shooting it. I'm
Wow.
not mad at it.
That smoky, like the peat is there for sure. They weren't joking about the double peat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a second. Excuse me. Okay, I had a burp. Sorry.
yeah.
I thought he meant a second shot. I was
No,
like,
no,
all
no, no.
right.
No, not a shot. Definitely not. No, it's like the spiciness is there. The smokiness is there from the peat. Like,
Wow.
Dude,
I don't
okay.
know. I know we were joking and reading
I'm
off
gonna
the label,
re-pour a little
but
bit and
Yeah,
give it a
can
little
we?
bit
Because I feel like taking the shot of it.
because
I can't really. I don't know.
to be
I
honest,
felt like it
I'm-
was some medicine. I needed that just now. I gotta clear my throat a little bit.
Yeah, I feel way better.
I feel like I'm making the review from like the top of my chest. Like all the
Mm.
flavors are coming from here,
Oh,
Say it with your chest.
and I don't think it.
You got the full effect.
Well, I mean, it didn't sit on the palate at all, right?
Right.
So
I switched a bit.
I want to say too, you get a lot of
I
that
can tell.
aftertaste. So, and it's nice to know that the aftertaste is heavily peaty. peated, which I mean it should be, seeing the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a whole lot of spice,
No.
and the fashion in which we just took it. I mean, you could have hit me with a little more. Okay, I got fucking problems in life, man. Okay, I got a single man's Christmas tree.
I'm
The
good with
fuck
that.
out of
That's
here,
all right.
dude.
That's all right. Thank you.
Fill me up, Buttercup. So,
Said I have a house.
so 30 minutes later, when you're like, where did Ken go? I'm here, man. I'm just on the floor. You
Hell
know what
yeah.
I mean? Shut the hell up.
Chilling.
Shut the hell up, bitch.
I could just sleeping bag.
I won't need
Sit
it.
in the middle of the road and let yourself get run over by a car. I love that audio. Old Dr. Phil. Speaking of doctors, what did they say about that rash?
I got about 72 hours.
That's a good way to start it.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
That's why I set the Christmas tree. I'm gonna put myself under it and hope someone finds me.
The landlord.
That time, if I die right,
Yeah.
they'll come right on Christmas. It'll be the limit. You know, they're like, hey, you gotta get out. Oh
Dude, it kind of
shit!
smells in there.
Put the air fresheners all around.
Let's do a wellness check.
It's kind of too smooth for me.
It was quite pleasant, and I don't know, man. Like I can't really knock it. I felt like it was smooth, but all the flavor was there. It would be one thing if it was smooth and bland, but like the flavor was there. Like
I mean, I think like I want it to be a little more spicy, a little more peppery, if you would.
Maybe it was that glass that might have muted it a bit.
Perhaps.
I'm kind of getting the opposite.
You're getting a lot of spice.
I'm getting the spice to finish and the smokiness and everything up front and everything. I'm impressed.
I will
Honestly, I feel like you're not. I mean, I don't know what you were expecting. I don't know what I was expecting either. But I just didn't. I didn't expect you to come back to back with very high ratings. I feel like I'm gonna rate this one high.
I think so too.
And I don't feel. And I feel like it's the same as last week, where you thought like, this is who knows.
It's
like,
not. Look,
But I just feel like it's gonna be high for me.
Okay, I'm gonna break this down for you guys. Okay, I've been called a lot of things in my life. But here you go. Some days I'm just like, I'm ready to fucking go in. Okay. If you look lately, I realized too in the clip you posted, like I'm like fucking hugging the microphone. I gotta back up a little bit. But I realized sometimes
You were
I'm like,
excited.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, but no, sometimes I'm like, all right, man, I'm ready to throw some down. Hence the beer I got here.
Enjoying.
And then other days I'm like, I'll have one glass. I'm gonna go home. You know, I gotta get up early. I don't. Tonight's the night. Tonight is the night.
I like that you you got that big old bottle and it's the enjoy by. You were like, I'm gonna enjoy by myself. I'm gonna take this whole thing. I love it.
You goddamn right. I'm having a tough day.
No judgment from
Look,
me.
literally,
Listen, this is the last place you're gonna get any judgment.
Yeah, right. Literally, the wind can blow a little too hard. I'm like, well, day's ruined. I need a beer. God damn it.
Fair enough.
God damn it.
No, I'm kidding. I usually, outside of here and on the weekend, I don't drink much. I used to go out to Old Stump and shit a lot. To different brew. I don't really, man. It's hard to get me to go. But people hit me up yesterday and they're like, come on. I was like, nah, dude.
I'm good.
Oh, I'm going to bed at 8:30. You know,
That's the move. That sounds delightful.
Yeah, it was. I woke up today like, oh, I'm energized. I'm ready to go.
Good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't mind.
Well, so before we get too far into it, should we get a rating going for our double Peat here?
Yeah, I'll start.
Oh,
Go
real quickly, actually, before we go, I should mention it pairs really well. Obviously, the smokiness, it pairs really well with these cigars that we're having. And again, these ones were provided by my buddy Mario. At this point, it kind of feels like he's sponsoring the show.
Yeah.
But I still want to give him the shout out and say again, like it doesn't go unappreciated. We're very grateful for your generosity, so thank you very much. And here's to you.
You know what?
Appreciate it, brother.
Speaking of that, like I'm kind of offended that Jose, one of our guests, a former guest, has never been like, "Hey guys, here's some cigars." When he came, he did.
Yeah.
But I mean,
no.
Or was it just for him? Did he just bring his own cigars?
Yeah, I think
he had cigars, but I don't. Which one for me today? Fuck you guys.
If I remember correctly, I think he had.
I think he gave us cigars.
I don't.
I think he did. I'm gonna give him that. I don't remember, and I don't know, but I'm gonna give him that. But hey, dog.
I feel like I just heard him talk about macanudos,
Roll.
but like I didn't
Roll.
see any macanudos.
I miss that
I
guy.
feel like
Shout
shoot
out
us
Jose.
some fucking cigars, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, like come on.
Yeah.
You fucking post videos of me all the time, and it's weird. weirdo.
Yeah.
Right? So we have this group chat and he does that. Anyway,
Mm.
point I'm saying is, Jose, hook us up. Fuck,
Yeah.
man. You're always making fun of me because I don't know what I'm doing. So fucking put me on game.
Yeah. And
The
also,
fuck, dude?
And also, I miss you.
And also, thanks, Mario. Appreciate
yeah,
it, man.
thank you,
Yeah,
Mario.
Mario. Thanks a lot.
Mario's the man. So yeah,
And shout out to anybody that's ever, hooked us up.
contributed. Yeah, for sure.
We've had a few over the years, or
Yeah.
the year.
Over the years.
I
just
feel like we can say it.
I just looked at James like, has it been
Life
I
in
don't
general,
know.
or just
No, I just mean like in general.
yeah. Fair
I
enough.
don't know. Anyway, all right, let's get into this ranking. I've been pushing it off long enough. James, go ahead, take it away, brother.
Let's rate the shoe.
I'm gonna go with 8.5 on this one.
Nice.
Another strong rating. I don't usually go this high, but I
Mm.
think it has those flavors. The peat.
Yeah.
It has the spice to finish it off.
Mhm.
I dig it, and I dig the presentation and the color and everything.
Can you dig it?
Yes.
Yes, we can. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a straight up 9. I think that what they were going for was like a blended Scotch, right? And it's supposed to have all of this complexity to it, and I really feel like it comes through. Like to me, it had all the spiciness and like the smokiness that I was expecting, but it wasn't overbearing. It was very smooth. I'm having another pour, by the way. I know that we had a shot, but like I'm actually sipping on it, and yeah, no, I think like this is a fantastic bottle. I don't know what the price point is on this.
$40.
And at 40,
Yeah,
like
that
I feel even more
a
more
booster.
validated in giving it a solid 9. This is a damn good bottle.
Okay, thank you both for your
Mhm.
intellectual take on the double peat here.
I don't know what you call that intellectual, but you're welcome.
So for myself, I'm gonna say I enjoy the Isla being an Isla. That just super heavy smoke. It's almost even smells like burnt rubber, which I've grown to love, which seems crazy, but I do. I mean, if you threw some of that Lafroy out
If
here
you're
right
a car
now,
guy,
yeah,
you might love that smell.
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Low key, the smell of gasoline. I'm like,
Well, yeah, I mean, and that, maybe it's the same kind of effect where if I smell that, I know, like, and so that's kind of,
yeah,
it's not, and again, maybe it's a glass here and
it's
things
like
of
an
that
acquired
nature.
thing.
So that to me, especially if you call yourself the double peat, I'm kind of really hoping that to get that. I do
Yeah.
understand that the reason why they call it that and
Yeah,
why because it's blended with the space side and it is blended as well.
Right. But you
Um,
were expecting like really smoky.
yeah,
like double.
I took it
double
like
peat.
fuck. You guys are
Got
gonna
it.
really heavily peat
I
this
see,
thing
I
up,
see what you're
right?
saying. Okay.
And like I said, it's definitely good.
Yeah.
I would absolutely buy it again, especially
Right.
for the price point.
$40. Hell yeah, I might get this for the house.
I'd say though,
honestly.
in that price point, it's kind of competing with like Isla Gold. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's right in the same price point.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one of the two, I'd probably go with the Isla Gold if it was just for me.
Okay.
Now, if I'm bringing this to other people,
Yeah.
this would probably be a better, more attractive option,
Yeah, that's a good point.
right? And
Yeah,
so for me, I'm gonna give it an 8.
yeah. Okay, that's still
Which
solid.
I
That's
think is
still really solid.
I'm
rating.
not knocking it.
No,
It's
no,
good.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is. It's just I'm just giving you my reasons why I didn't go
Yeah,
higher.
yeah,
That's
for
pretty
sure.
good. That's a good rating still.
Yeah. So the average there is 8.5.
All right. Nice.
8 and 1/2.
Yeah.
8 and 2/4.
Yeah. 8 and 4/8. 8/16.
8.50.
Yeah. I know. However you want to look at it.
There you go.
And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this again. Goodbye, guys.
There we go.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, we should. We're definitely gonna get a pickup on the Instagram. So if you want to see what the bottle looks like, that way you can
I
maybe
thought
pick
you were
one up
saying a
yourself.
pickup game. I was like, what? You
No,
down?
no.
son? Okay.
Negative.
You talking my language?
Unless we're doing
lingo.
darts or something, then maybe.
Hey, I'm fucking in there
I'm
too.
not doing anything that involves running.
I'll probably kick your ass in darts, man.
I'll probably kiss your ass right now.
I'm not gonna fight it. It's been a while. Can I put you under the Christmas tree?
Yeah, why not?
You shut your fucking mouth.
Oh my goodness. I don't know
Alright.
if we're gonna keep this part in or not. But
Oh yeah, we're definitely keeping it
alright,
in.
fair enough.
You said it on air, Travis. All right, there's no
what,
going
what
back.
did I say?
I'll send it to you. Anyway, man.
You're
So
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 silly.
that's our 8.5, man. Again, that's the double peat.
I feel like you pulled the Tom Segura on me. Remember in Two Bears One Cave, he always starts like, "You can't say that. That's racist." Anyway, welcome to Two Bears One Cave. I feel like you just did that to me.
Well, you've been.
I didn't say shit. There was
Yeah.
no edit, listeners.
Yeah, you guys will hear it.
Yeah, whatever.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Anywho, so How's your week been?
You know, not bad. I've been trying to be more like patient with people, and I find that it puts me in a better mood. So
I'm glad you said that.
it just
man.
takes more effort. That's all.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Lately I've had some people to deal with. I mean, I think we always all do, right? But lately it's been a little more personal in nature.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, kind of hanging out with you, especially you, Travis, and just seeing your calm demeanor, especially when we work together, a lot of times things would happen. And you'd like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm kind of pissed off about it, but okay, I'm going to just fucking, I got it. I'm going to go do my thing. And whereas me, I'm extremely vocal about it. I'm just bitching the whole time. I don't know how to shut the fuck up. But I think, those are situations that aren't very personal anyway, right? That I'm referring to.
Right.
So lately, I've been a lot more like, sometimes it's better to leave things unsaid than said.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a good mentality.
For sure.
Even
I've never heard that one though.
heard what?
It's better to
Leave things unsaid than
unsaid.
said. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it?
Well, then
I
think
mean,
It depends on the situation.
Then I think
it's flip side because that's like the other half of it's like
if
don't
you-
ever speak up.
closed mouth don't get fed.
Okay, the only reason I'm saying that is because there's a lot of times where
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, say this. It could be anything.
Mhm.
It could be like something that needs to be said, a good joke that needs timing. Like you can't miss 2 seconds. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
But I always feel like, fuck, I should have said that. So like if
Like you regretted it. Like not saying it.
I regret not saying it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Well,
some things
I'm
are better left unsaid. I don't think it's true. Fuck no.
well.
It depends
I'm
on the
going to
situation.
disagree with you.
Situationally.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
James, in that respect, and I think we have different opinions or different personalities. I typically say everything.
Yeah.
I typically will just tell somebody immediately, like, nah, fuck that,
Great point.
Now, I might do it, and I think I usually try to do it in a way that's not super like fuck you, but sometimes it is fuck you.
Yeah.
But I very much so am usually like, I'm gonna be the motherfucker to say it. Fuck this shit.
Right.
And lately though, I've been like, sometimes look, if I care about you, I'll say it. I'll say it all day long.
Yeah.
The moment I stop,
Mm-hmm.
it's better for me to just shut the fuck up.
Right.
And maybe that's the way I should put it. When I care for people, I'm willing to be like, hey, I'm saying this to you because I think you need to hear it.
Right.
If I don't give a fuck, now, and that goes two ways, right? Now, if I don't give a fuck and you come running out, popping off to me, fuck you. Let's all make it clear, all right?
Right.
But now, also, I'm not going to waste the effort and energy going back and forth with you if I
Right.
don't even give a fuck.
Right.
Then fuck it. What's the point? Why take the time?
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I'm at now, I think.
Fair enough.
You throwing shit at me?
My bad.
See, I'll say yeah. Okay.
I'm like, say this.
All right, well, I care about you, buddy. All right,
Uh-huh.
fucking knock it off. All right. But yeah, so I think patience is a virtue. I think sometimes, like I said, and I get your point though, James. I used to be that guy.
I just mean in terms of saying things or not saying things. I think you need to act on what you want, and that you're right. Situationally is good, but I'm talking about even more instinctually sometimes.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Like if you gotta say it, there's no time to think. Just say it.
Right.
So there's a lot of those. That's the only reason why I say it.
Yeah.
I think in the older I get, 26 now, so I start thinking more like,
Wise.
what creates more peace for me,
Mhm.
right? Like, do I want to stir shit up? Younger me, I wanted to.
Yeah.
Younger me was like, you fucking with me? Almost, just fuck it, right?
Mhm.
Not to say like I'm some tough guy. No, not getting there. But I just would say what the fuck I needed to say
Right.
always. Like I would, whatever.
Yeah. It's maturity is what it is.
Yeah, and
you know?
I just choose now. Like
yeah.
if I don't have to make a situation a lot worse than it is, then I'll just
Avoid it.
I don't care enough to fucking push it.
Yeah.
And that to me, that's a sign of like I don't care about that situation that much.
Well, I think it's a sign of maturity too, because like you said, when you're younger, it's like you can't let anything just be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you gotta prove your point. You gotta have the last word, whatever. But as you get older, you realize a lot of this stuff isn't worth your time. And I think that's what you meant when you said like sometimes it's better that just to leave stuff unsaid. It's like it's not worth trying to reopen old wounds or like keep shit going that you should just better off is just cutting it off. You know what I mean? But also,
That makes sense.
to James's point, though, I get what you're saying too. It's like
Well, yeah,
if you're in a relationship and like you're holding shit in, like you should probably talk about it.
Right.
So that's all I meant by it's situationally.
Very
but
much so.
I see both of your perspectives, but that's like kind of my take on it.
It's like yin and yang. It's the same
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Well, no, yeah.
You know
It's
what I
just
mean?
it's just
Two
depends
different
on
perspectives.
it just depends on the situation.
And I agree with
Yeah.
both of them.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know
same,
what I
right?
mean?
Like, yeah, it's just like it's very
fucking
situational.
100% fully believe what you
It's
said.
subjective. Yeah, same to you. I agree. Sometimes I'm like, nah, I don't fucking say what I need to say. All right, but it depends on who it is and what's going on with it, and then you go from there.
Even right now, we're like, well, it's not a debate.
Let's
just fucking
just talk about it.
Yeah.
You know.
Welcome to the Meta Means Masturbatorium, where we all agree with each other.
As we're complimenting, there's a stroke.
I'm all out of breath.
Hey, man.
You like
You're
that?
awesome.
Yeah, you too.
I've been skiing since we started this thing.
Ego stroking.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's all we're talking
Anything
about.
got a Hemi? No, it's an ego stroke. 5.8 liter ego.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Anywho. So,
I wanted to ask you guys something.
oh, terrific.
Do you guys dream?
Yeah. I've had
Okay,
some
you
shit
dream.
dreams lately, yeah.
Travis, do you dream? Because if I had to guess, real quick, before you answer, I would think that you don't sleep enough to dream, Ken. And you're like too like I don't
Too
picture
dead
you as
asleep.
yeah you're no
Yeah.
like you're calm, like I don't know how to say it. You're kind of stoic in some ways, in some aspects.
I
of
think you're
life.
extremely stoic.
You know what
I'll
I mean?
take that as a
Yeah,
compliment.
I
Yeah,
imagine
no,
you would,
and I do mean that as a compliment.
Yeah.
It's only ever been a compliment to people, right? Through the
Yeah.
ages. But
Thank-
what I'm saying is that I just feel like you're like dreaming. No, this is not real. Like,
Mm.
like it's fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I don't
just
feel
real-
like you
just
can
I
real,
don't
like,
pay, I don't
yeah.
pay much attention to it.
Hmm.
No,
You
I
know?
think that's fair.
You can't
if
fool
I
me, mind.
I have
Pay-
dreamt
pay
before.
dreams no mind.
Yeah. In and out. Wasteful garbage. No, I have dreamt before, obviously, and sometimes I do remember them when I wake up. But for the most part, if I don't like actively try to like think about it right when I wake up or like write it down, I'll forget that I even dreamed.
Oh, but
key
you
point.
also are on the verge of a
I
sleep apnea machine.
that's
so you
that's true.
might
too,
not get
yeah.
into deep sleep like him.
I'm kind of
I'm
yeah.
just
My
saying.
sleep is not great. I will say that. Yeah.
Well, okay, so on that note,
He's
though,
like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I fucking at one point was waking up and writing down my dreams,
Yeah.
right?
Like a
And like I wouldn't. Okay, and so here's the fucked up part. I went okay, so
Nightlight turns on.
two parts, right?
Dear Dad.
So, yeah,
He's wearing like a one piece,
the fucking hat,
a sleep gown.
pull my lantern out and shit.
With the fucking pointy hat that flops over to
With
the
my
side.
fucking
With
fountain
the fucking quill. No, but okay, so I'd get up and I'd write it down. And I mean, like, I'd be excited to write it, right? And then I realized, like, fuck, I didn't realize I dreamed that much. But I wake up so many times throughout the night. So I'd have like 6 fucking dreams a night. You know, I constantly wake up throughout the night. Unless I drink. Then I ain't waking up for
Out.
shit,
This
dude.
is when you have to get up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, gotta pee now.
Yeah.
Mm.
time to
Other than
go.
that, but then so I'd say that, and then I read, you know, like let's say a year and a half later, I was reading them and I was like, oh my god, I was working way too much because they are all about work and
wow.
or people I work with.
That's a
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
place to
No,
be.
and I just thought like, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I mean, that was like, this is the beginning of COVID where I was just fucking there every single day
Yeah.
for like 12, 15
Saving
hours a
the
day.
world.
Yeah.
Saving my company. You know what I mean?
Doing what you can.
2 years to
Um,
flatten the curve. You did it.
But I'd say it's interesting, James. You know, like too. So like if I wake up now and let's say someone else is there, I'll wake up and then like I'll be like, oh my god, I had the weirdest fucking dream. But if it's just me, I think I wake up and I like slowly wake up. So the dream fades and fades and fades. By the time
Right.
I'm actually up, I don't even recall having a dream.
Right. No, yeah, that's true.
But I read something that we all dream. It's just you
Yeah.
forget the dreams.
yeah, you don't
and-
remember them.
yeah, and if you write them down, like you're more likely to remember them over time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so weird reading it.
I went down kind of like a rabbit hole researching that stuff like lucid dreaming and how you can like
I have a friend
supposedly get yourself into like a dream state where you can control your dreams.
I'm trying to get there.
Yeah, I'm like that's kind of a cool concept, but I know that that's part of it. You have to keep a dream journal.
Do you think you can really do that?
I think it's legit. Like I think the human brain is so damn complex. Like why couldn't it be possible?
Have you never had a dream where like you kind of knew you were dreaming? Like you kind of
Yeah.
consciously knows? Yeah. And you don't want it to
Not
end.
for me, but
I haven't where I was like, okay, don't fucking end.
uh-huh.
Or like I'm like, okay, do this. And then the more that I think of what to do, the further away I get from it and I wake up. And I'm like, God damn it.
That was me as a kid. Sex dream, and then I had to wake up and pee. So
Oh.
then I go pee,
Uh-huh.
and then I go lay back down,
I'm
and
like,
I'm
come on,
in
bring
the
it
same
back.
spot. But that's where I would do that. Okay,
Oh.
no, grab
Trying
her
to get
here.
back, and then you
Okay,
lost.
yeah,
it.
where were you? Okay, boom. And then like you just end up, the dream's gone.
Yeah.
You never finish that dream.
Little boys are weird.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's what I'm saying. Like you said, you dream all night, but you don't remember.
Mm.
What if like because I had to pee, there was blood rushing to my penis,
Oh yeah, I'm
and
sure.
that's what stimulated the
I'm
dream.
sure that's what it
and
was.
imagine that was just like a 10-second dream.
Mm.
Oh
where
man.
it was just like in
And
my
that's
mind.
all it
But
took for
it
you,
felt
buddy?
like it
10
took-
seconds.
I
and you were
obviously
out.
didn't finish.
Yeah, you must
I
have.
had to go pee.
That's why you have to pee, James. What happens? You finish, you got to pee.
Clear the pipes.
Yeah, buddy.
yeah, but
All right.
lucid dreaming.
I think
is
you were
Yeah.
you were fucking shooting blanks.
shooting blanks. I've been shooting blanks into things for years. Come on,
What does that mean?
that means I only have one kid.
The people choose.
Well, I don't have any. So,
You're shooting. Then you're
all I
shooting
got
blanks.
is blanks, baby. Plow, 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 plow.
I don't know how I got to my blanks, but I'm just saying. I
like
agree
a
with
prop
you.
gun. Yeah.
I think lucid dreaming is possible,
yeah, I think so
but
too.
a lot of discipline, a lot of like you gotta
Right.
stick to the shit.
right.
So you guys are just saying get some DMT and then lucid dream.
Shoot
I
off
don't
to the
know.
moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
There we go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'd do it.
Okay, so
Do
you would you say that your dreams are like generally like okay? You said about work, but like typically.
They're outlandish shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't have an
Well,
example.
yeah.
I don't have an example because I typically forget them all.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
for a
Well,
long
what about your
time-
fucking journal?
I
Give me
stopped-
one
dude,
excerpt.
no,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Yeah,
what?
that might be
So
a cool.
I'll
That might
say-
be a cool thing to do like next week.
Like, if
We'll-
I can,
yeah, maybe
if
we'll
I
save
I
it.
find that journal, no, hold on. If I find that journal, I'll bring it and I'll read you some of the shit.
Well,
that
I'm
I
just saying
was-
for this week, let's all try it. Let's see if we can
Okay.
if we wake up and
No,
like
that's a
see if you
better
can
idea.
write it down, and then
That's
next
a-
week
that's a better
we'll see
idea.
if any of
I
us
like
got
that.
anything, and
That's
then
a terrific
and we'll go from
idea.
there.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you guys the ones from before. They're
Yeah,
at
yeah.
work
No,
and-
we'll start fresh. We'll try for
Yeah.
this week. I'll
I
leave
don't-
my
I don't
journal
know
by my
those
bed.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys those ones. I'll bring it. I'll show you. There's the way I was writing is so shit. Like it's
Oh,
just in the middle of the page. So I'm
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to knock it out real quick.
I feel like it probably looked like the Zodiac
Yeah,
killers.
it's all
notebooks
sideways.
and
All of
shit.
them, every one of them is like diagonal on the page. It's so fucking weird, dude.
What?
Why did
Yeah,
you write like
I
that?
don't know,
Oh,
dude. I don't normally. I was just middle of the night, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck it, and I don't want to turn the light on.
Perfect
So
diamond.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
yeah, it's one.
What
It's
the
like a
fuck?
haiku.
It's like this is clearly a alien here.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know. It's
I
all
was
hieroglyphics.
possessed when I
Yeah,
read
no,
this.
they're. It's odd. It's all odd.
So you have odd dreams.
Yeah.
If you dream, what do you dream about?
Same thing. Again, I can't like recall any specific examples, but when I do, I'm like, wow, that was so damn random. Like
Yeah.
the fact that you like recognize that they even had any kind of theme at all. Like you said, they were all work related. Like for me, it's so damn random. I have no idea what any of them are. But maybe if I write them down, I'll see like a pattern,
Maybe
like you did.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
didn't notice. Well, no, at this time in my life though, that was a theme, and I
Oh,
was
I
like, I
see.
remember telling my former boss, like,
Yeah,
I'm fucking sick of being here.
Right.
It's taking over my dreams,
I
dude.
see.
But
I had something like that before,
Mhm.
but yeah.
But yeah, lately they are extremely random.
Yeah.
you know, and I mean, I'll wake up like, oh, I gotta like,
Right. When I used to
I
work,
gotta tell somebody.
when I
about
first
this.
started working at like BMW, I was the front counter guy, and they had a light basically that the cashiers could flip the switch. So if I was in the back working on something, I would see it's like a yellow like circular
Here,
light.
boy.
You know what I mean? Like a security light, like a yellowish,
Like a
orangish
ring?
kind of light. And so no, it was like it
Oh.
looked like an old school cop car light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It like
Like a rotating light.
yeah, exactly. So they would flip that on, and that would meant that there was a customer at the front counter. And I used to hate seeing that because I'm like, man, here we go. Because the front counter customers are always like, oh, I need that plastic clip that goes on the black thing by the front wheel. And you're like, can you help me, please? Like, what does it go on? Anyway, so that orange light, I was at Dave & Buster's one time, and one of the games had that thing, and it felt like a Vietnam flashback. Like I got so triggered, I was like, oh God, like all those feelings came rushing back. And then I have work dreams where I wake up in the middle of the night because I thought I heard the phone ringing, and I was like, oh shit, I got to pick up the office phone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so yeah, I've definitely had work dreams, but other than that though, most of the time it's just random. It's just totally random.
And okay, that's good.
Yeah,
So random dreams.
pretty much. Yeah,
I usually dream like you guys, random,
I think that's
and
pretty common.
very vivid,
Yeah,
and like just
you're like none of it makes sense.
no. It usually always makes sense, but
you?
before I can explain it and figure out what happened,
Oh, it's gone.
it's like now I'm not really sure about that now.
Wow, I
Yeah.
see.
Like I usually have weird dreams. Where I wake up and I talk about them,
Yeah,
but by the time I'm like in the middle, I'm like,
Yeah.
"Well, what-
you're
But
you're
how-
already
Shit
forgetting.
doesn't stop. It stops making sense.
It's like it's
Yeah.
floating out of my brain
Well,
and
or
just
d-
dissipating, and I'm telling the story still.
Or do you think that maybe even like your brain was overlooking certain aspects that consciously
to erase
don't
that
make
shit?
sense? No, just like
Oh.
subconsciously, it doesn't need to make sense, right? Like you just move, like in like the movie Inception. Like you could go from one setting to another, and you don't really need to make sense
Right.
of it in that while you're
'Cause
there.
that's how dreams happen.
But
usually.
consciously,
Yeah.
you need to be like, because now the more you're explaining it, the more you're really
You're
like,
trying
this
to-
doesn't fucking add up.
you're trying to string
Am
it
I
together
missing something,
as
or
is it's a story, but it wasn't a story.
Yeah, it
a
was not
dream.
linear.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
fucking you're hopping
Just
around.
random
sometimes.
shit. Yeah.
Okay, my dreams are not like that. My
Mhm.
dreams are like they would be great movies.
Yeah, you're doing
But
it wrong.
I
I'm
can't
just kidding.
remember.
You're doing
no,
it wrong.
No,
then.
no, but I can't remember like the full thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that's what
But that's
so I
what I'm
can't write
saying.
the story. But then the
Ah.
other part of it is like innovative shit.
Oh, I see.
Like I wake up and I think there should be this,
Uh-huh.
and I don't quite remember.
We gotta write 'em down.
How it worked.
You feel like you had a great idea, but now you
Yeah,
can't.
and I feel like
exactly
that's like a
recall
eureka
it.
moment. I think people have is like they recall
Ah,
that.
I see.
But
Eureka's a city in California.
it's also a restaurant in
And a
Claremont.
brewery.
Oh my god! Oh
a
my
burger
god!
place.
Guys,
Yeah.
what the fuck are we doing here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
See ya.
Yeah. Welcome to the Eureka
Yeah.
podcast.
Okay, so you guys don't have nightmares though.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah!
I have
oh fuck
before.
yeah!
Okay,
Not
you guys sound like Wisconsin people right
Not
now.
Oh
regular.
yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Don't you know?
Oh, heck yeah, bud.
You
Heck
poking
yeah.
fun?
So many nightmares, bud.
It felt like I was asking that
Why are
question.
you so good at it?
So white.
Sorry.
They're my people.
I don't, just tapped in real quick. I'm finally home.
The force.
He just channeled it.
Strong
went
within
like
this
this.
one. Oh man!
I feel like I asked that question to like 6 people. You guys were just like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
oh,
bud.
yeah.
You know it.
Jesus Christ!
Don't you know? So
God
heckin'
damn
cold.
it.
Marge.
Marge,
That's a little fucking
You
Fargo.
want some moose soup? I feel like I'm being like mean, and I don't mean.
Yeah,
to
I
be.
feel like it's,
I feel like someone
Is
would
that
take offense.
racist?
I don't know. I mean, because it's still like there's
white
still white
guys.
people.
I mean, because like
It's
we,
two white guys making
if
fun
I
of
think
white
it's-
people.
yeah,
if we flip this any other way, it'd be like, hey,
that's
whoa,
true. Yeah,
dude.
you can't do
What?
that. Yeah, hey,
They're like,
only
whoa.
I can say it.
I can do it a little bit. Fuck you, man.
You can say shit and you can say shit. I can't say
My
shit.
family's from. I've been there, son. They'd be like, don't poke fun.
You can only say half this stuff you're
You-
thinking.
You want some pop?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
They used to say Davenport.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I mean, I
What
know
is
it's
it?
like the name of a city.
What
and
is
stuff,
it?
I'm sure.
Couch? I believe that's the couch.
A cow, like a brand,
No.
like a lazy boy.
No, it's just the couch.
They
It's
call
called
it
Davenport.
They go
A
go sit on
Davenport?
the Davenport.
It's whatever.
Why
the
so
dab.
many syllables?
It's-
Or go sit on the Dav.
Okay, it's either a couch or like the front porch.
I'm gonna take a
fucking
nap
can't
on the
remember.
davy.
I'm gonna do that Davy, baby.
I'm gonna hit the dav.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google it.
Hit the dab and hit the
Oh
dab.
yeah, we got the phones, huh?
Let me Google Davenport.
Yeah, you do
the
that.
Davenport.
looking
I
at-
thought it was a fucking place.
It is. I know it's the name of a city. It has to be. It's in a
is, it
song.
is.
It's in a Johnny Cash song, I think.
Well, Davenport screw machine.
You're a screw
Come on.
machine.
A large
was my nickname in college.
upholstered sofa, typically able to convert into a bed.
Ah.
Now, if you were British, it's an ornamental writing desk with drawers and a sloping surface for writing.
I got a sloping surface for you.
Mine ain't sloping no more.
Sorry for that terrible joke.
He knew it. He's like,
I'll just show myself.
Warsario. But yeah, so like, and that's interesting how if you look at, well, I know, let's stay on the dream thing, but you asked about nightmares. And I guess it really depends on how you interpret something being a nightmare. Like, I've had one once where me and my buddy Josh were driving in his car. And I remember like looking over at him and I was like, dude, slow down. And he just looks at me and was like, no, and fucking floors it. And then we drive off a cliff, like directly. I remember like, and this was like probably the scariest one I've ever had because I like vividly remember like, holy shit. And I could feel like, you feel weightlessness when you,
right.
I could like almost feel it. And then I wake up. But right before I wake up in the dream, I am fucking screaming like a girl. Like, ah!
Like top of your lungs.
Yeah. And I wake up and I was like, holy fuck. Holy fuck.
One day you're going to wake up screaming.
Well, yeah, I don't think I did then, but I fucking woke up like, and I was like, oh my fucking, and I wouldn't forget that one, right? Because that was terrifying. Right. But I've had other dreams that were like, see, and that's why I said it depends on what you classify as a nightmare. I've had ones where like work was just fucked and you get fired.
That
and all
could be
that.
considered a nightmare to some people.
I think any dream about work's a nightmare. Yeah. Okay, any fucking it could be the best day ever at work, but I'm dreaming and it's a nightmare. I don't think about that shit. That's true. I've had other ones too where it's like, like people are shooting. I've had many dreams where people are shooting at me and stuff, and like those don't really freak me out. Yeah. I've had ones where like it's like you're gonna get stabbed, and I'm like, that seems to hurt. Like that would be like, oh god.
That'd be
it's just in the movies when they're like holding the knife and it's coming and it's like slowly going in. That just seems like the most painful fucking thing. And there's nothing you can't stop it. It's just like, oh fuck, man.
Dead.
Yeah.
Even if you fucking get it out,
that terrifies me. Drowning terrifies me. I almost drowned several times in my life.
I bet.
It's fucking terrifying. All right.
Do you know how to swim now?
Fuck you. Okay, not a swim. Not a swim then, you jackass.
Why are you drowning?
Well played. Somebody's fucking holding me underwater. Somebody tried to murder me.
We were wrestling.
Yeah, we were wrestling. I was like, hey, dude, I can't fucking breathe. He didn't get it. He thought I was put on the theatrics.
Oh, he's tickling me.
I know. Oh man, he's really selling this. No, motherfucker, I'm about to die. Okay, let me
breathe. 2 seconds.
Yeah, dude. How long does this fucking shit take?
Yeah. Okay, so the reason I ask if you guys have nightmares is because I had a dream about my grandma who died last year. I wasn't really close with that side of my family. It was my mom's side. I love them, but I didn't go over there as much or ever, except for the holidays. Right. And she lived down the street. But I went over to my mom's house this past weekend, and I seen her picture. Like, and I haven't seen her picture in a while. You know what I mean? So I came home, and I had a dream, and I was chilling with Crystal the next day, because I don't really like hearing people's dreams, because they disappear. It doesn't make sense to me. It makes complete sense to them.
Someone's like, let me tell you about a dream I had. I'm like, can we not?
Exactly. So like usually we don't talk about that.
Ungrateful assholes.
I'm just saying, like,
I swear to God, I'm the same way.
It just doesn't make any sense. Like, what's gonna come in that conversation? You know what you're gonna say? I know exactly what you're gonna say. Damn, that's crazy.
Hey. But
I'm over here, fucking lonely man Christmas tree, and you guys, no, I don't want to hear your shit.
No.
I'm fucking around. Though. I'm kidding. I'm not a lonely man.
We don't care at all, but I know to them it makes complete sense, like a 1,000% sense. It's just not to me. So I was sitting with Crystal the next day. It wasn't like I had to wake up and tell her like, oh, hey,
it's not to me.
Oh, so I thought we were like hiding it, like being ambiguous. Okay, yeah, no, Stephanie, stop telling me about your dreams.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's like, are you done? Are you done?
I thought we were being all ambiguous.
I
hate when people tell me about their dreams.
No, Crystal knows.
As if your friends are just calling out, Travis, I'm going to talk to you, buddy.
From when I first met...
I've talked to you since high school, bro. Why are you calling me to tell me this?
I just dreamed.
I had a dream about you. That's crazy.
No, nothing to do with you.
Yeah, that's even better.
Oh, yeah.
Cement truck.
Oh, yeah. Hey, no.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about your dreams unless they involve me. And if it's bad, I don't want to hear that either.
Hear the sexual ones.
Yeah, I want to hear the ones where I'm a stud.
All the ladies that
You know what I mean? That's it.
Nothing.
You know, when I first met Crystal, she used to go on with this dream, and I'd be a nice guy, like. And over the years, you could see her like, oh shit, it's been 3 seconds. I got about 7 more. Like,
I better make this quick.
So she starts telling it faster, and at the end, she's giving up.
Well,
she's
you gotta appreciate that.
She's like, yeah, you know, but it's dumb.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not dumb.
It kind of
it's
makes
just
you
for
feel
you.
right.
It's just you don't.
It's for you.
Yeah, it's not dumb.
It's hard to put attention into somebody else's experience sometimes.
Well, I understand,
especially if it's not a real experience,
Yeah.
right? To take that.
But I also understand the urge to like share anything cool that happens. Like anything cool that happens to me, I immediately want to share it with Stephanie.
Right,
like
and that's a good thing.
And so I get that. Like the dream is cool to her,
It's
and
exciting.
yeah,
and, fun
and so she wants to share it with me, and I get that, and so that's why I try to be courteous. But yeah, for the most part, I'm like, nothing's gonna come in this conversation. I'm just gonna be like, wow, that's crazy. Like, you know,
what do you want me to tell you? Right? Like it wasn't real.
Yeah,
you know
good job dreaming. Like 2 thumbs up.
Wow. I was like, wow.
That
was crazy.
Anyway, I love you. Sorry.
Yeah. So I usually just write my dreams in my journal.
Yeah, and fuck off like everybody else. But so because I'm like that with Crystal, I didn't feel like the next day I had to wake up and tell her, you know.
Oh, right.
And right now, like she's bonding with like my mom, and she like, you know,
so
she wants to be part of like just the family and everything, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to tell her.
You brought your book.
I wanted to tell her, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wait a whole day.
Yeah,
and
see if it's still
like
worth
it's like
telling.
10 o'clock at night, and we're chilling on in the kitchen, and you know, killing some cookies before bed, and I'm like, you know
Heard
what?
that?
I was like, yeah, because our
10,
conversation earlier. But I told her like I had a dream about my grandma, and I was gonna wait for her to ask me. Because I was like, you get mad at her all the time.
Yeah, so you were like, I don't want to overstep and
I don't
give
wanna
her
be
a reason.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to be a hypocrite.
Yeah, fair enough.
So she asked me, and I told her my dream, and it was to me, it was very symbolic, very just meaningful.
Right.
But I'll give you guys the quick one about this one. The dream had my grandma crying that she wanted to be taken home. She was crying, and she was wet, and she was naked, which is weird.
Yeah.
I couldn't see anything.
Right.
But she was naked. She wasn't clothed. My family was standing all around. My sister was right there trying to help her, and my grandma only wanted me to help her.
Wow.
Home. She said, just take me home. Take me home. She was crying. I had to carry her in. And we were already at her house. I had to carry her in the house, right?
Dang.
And I laid her in her bed, and she was fine. But I wasn't very close to my grandma at all.
Right.
So I took it as like some symbolic shit that maybe I'm dealing with some guilt that I wasn't around as much, or that like, I don't know what it is.
Enough. No, I get it.
I didn't analyze it either, though.
Right.
So like, that's just my initial thought.
Yeah.
This is why I asked you guys if you guys have nightmares, because as I was telling Crystal this fucking dream, she was getting scared. She was
really?
She's like, that's really scary.
Yeah.
She's like, because it sounds like you have unfinished business in that house. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That shit is happening.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I said, hey,
I
said, just so you know, this isn't some fucking scary shit.
Yeah.
It was just some
a
weird shit.
dream. Yeah.
And I stopped her and I told her like that. But this is why I'm like, if you watch a scary movie without music, it's just boring.
Yeah.
The music makes it.
It makes it.
She added music to my fucking family symbolic, deep meaning dream. And then it was late. The house was dark. It was quiet. She's a chicken shit. I'm like, I gotta walk you back to the room now because you scared yourself, and now I'm a little creeped out. And it's like she's trying to reach out to me now from beyond the grave. Like I was like, what the fuck? And this all came from a dream.
Yeah.
But like, it's never creepy until someone tells you, like, damn, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
That's why. So you guys don't have creepy dreams. You guys have
not necessarily. It's either a nightmare or it isn't. Like for me,
I think that's the same. Also, I just want to point out that just must be how I write when I have an empty page because I just did it. I hope that's okay. But what did you write? I'll explain it. I just wrote it as a note from But anyway, what the fuck, dude? Someone just sent me a phone number. New number. Okay, got it. Shut up, my boy Carlos. All right. But no, I'd say I've had dreams about my mom. And there's very few times ever that I fucking care to be like, man, I don't want this dream to end. But at the times I have, those are the only things that ever really and they fuck me up. You know, like I wake up and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah,
because well, here's the weird part about it is because I like create in my mind what I think it would be now. You know what I mean? And that's what fucking freaks me out. It's like, holy shit.
You created
because I've created that. You know what I mean?
Like,
and
it's
I'm
not
like,
even real at
yeah,
all.
this is just my own depiction of what she would look like and how she would be. And that's all and it's like what it makes you wonder, like, where are you gathering this from? You know what I mean? It's just stories people have told you. Is this your own experiences with it?
Alternate universe.
Yeah, you know, the multiverse.
Multiverse
You know
theory.
Religion,
Yeah.
simulation.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like Thanos didn't snap. You know what I mean? God damn, I'm a piece of shit. Right? But either or, that freaks me out. And I wake up a little freaked out from those. But to your point, though, I don't put a lot of thought into it when I wake up, right? Like I might think, holy shit, like that. I just think it's cool. You know what I mean? So it doesn't scare me. I just think it's cool.
Right.
But I get that if someone adds that music to that, you know what I mean?
She added that
Be
music.
turned
Oh,
into
shit,
that for
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, now that you say it like that, now I'm hearing fucking little piano and synth in the background.
Well, doesn't that say a lot about everything and like how it's all perspective and like how like people believe in ghosts? I never have, but
We're not ghost hunters, huh?
well, no, not at all.
I feel like there's people out there that like
I
they
know
believe in
a
them, and-
shit ton of people that are like, oh, ghosts.
I
and
wanted to ask you
angels
guys
and all
about
this
that, but
are
I'm
real.
like, we're not the
really.
type.
Not
Well,
really,
but
no.
like, let's get into it because
mean-
I've had people. I had a friend of mine send me a video once of her bathtub, and she's like, "You don't believe in ghosts, but look at my bathtub, and the water is fucking going crazy." And I'm
Seismic
like,
activity.
"Well, okay, that's what I thought, right? Easy
Poor
explanation."
foundation.
But she's like, "Asshole, don't you think I know there's a fucking earthquake?" You know, I'm like, "Yeah, probably. I think you're not dumb. She's a smart girl." And I'm
there's
thinking,
earthquakes every day we don't know about.
Yeah.
no, but not like this, brother. The water was fucking, and I was like, it looked like she took her goddamn arm and for a while was just fucking back and forth in it, you know. And so I'm like,
Well, you can't rule out she wasn't. before she
I
called you.
can't rule it out. But then why would she be saying this is why one of
Attention.
the reasons that she's not that person? And so then it comes down to a lot of understanding who somebody is,
Right.
And they could be bullshitting me. There's always that. There's
Yeah.
alwaid that aspect.
sure,
Like,
yeah.
did we land on the moon?
It would be
Who
naive to
knows,
not
right?
think that.
Yeah.
But
Well, we definitely landed on the moon. But anyway, go ahead.
then why don't we go back? Oh
Okay.
my God, we
Oh,
could get
are
into
we
that.
about-
So fucking now.
He's so sure about it.
Yeah,
too.
I know. Why are you so sure about it?
Why
Like,
are
were
you so
there?
unsure?
Because no, I don't believe
Oh
fucking
my
any. I believe that Jay-Z said once. I've said it on here before.
Jay-Z, you're
Yes,
gonna fucking
I'm going
cite
to go
Jay-Z right now.
because
Oh
it's a popular quote. It's a
Uh-huh.
popular quote
Okay.
anyway. But Jay-Z said it, and that's where I got it from. And fuck you, man. You goddamn right. All right.
I love Jay-Z.
Believe half of what you hear and believe half of what you hear and no, I'm saying it wrong. God damn it. Hold on. It's like believe
You really killed
none
me.
of what you hear and half of what you see. Even if it's spat by me. And with that said, I'll kill niggas dead. That's the full thing.
Noted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no.
I mean, you know,
No, fair enough. I get it, but I feel like the moon thing is like the same category as like the flat Earth. And all
I
that
don't
shit.
think so at
No,
all. I
it
think
is.
that those
I
are
think
two
it is. That's a
totally
huge
different aspects.
Conspiracy
I think there was so
theory
much more at the time for the government to gain by saying that they got there. And that's evident, right?
Right,
Then there's no arguing that. That was the Cold War. Russia was trying to get there. Everyone was trying to get there.
Fair
So to
enough.
say that you got there, okay.
But it would be one
but-
thing if we hadn't done anything since. But look at what
But we've
been doing
done
now.
nothing that's like you've landed anywhere.
Right, but we
since.
probably could have.
But why don't we go back then?
Because
why
we-
don't you go back and like explore the moon, Travis? It makes
I
no
don't-
sense to me.
I don't know, but I mean, they've been sending like they just got pictures of, or I just seen they got pictures of a moving asteroid.
Can I
they
explain
landed
this to
shit
you?
on a moving
Let me
asteroid.
say this to you.
Hmm.
Pictures of something are 100%
Oh,
fucking
my
different than fucking saying,
No,
hey,
fair
we
enough.
put people here.
But
Okay?
am I gonna go up there and fucking take the pictures of it?
I'd go to the moon.
Satellite?
If they were like, hey, we need someone to go to the moon, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm
Right,
in.
but whose pictures are you gonna trust?
Send me to the moon. Okay? I'll trust me
gosh.
being in a. You look like Elon Musk. Right? Whoever. There's a big puff of smoke. That one with Joe Rogan.
You did look exactly like Eli right there. Oh my God, you're nailing it. Hang on.
Fuck, I wish I'd have got that picture. Get the picture.
Oh wow.
I looked up and I was just like, oh my
Just
God,
burn the
Elon
light.
Musk. No, you gotta hit,
Oh
you gotta
my-
puff it though. You gotta get
Yeah.
the smoke going, dude.
Bro. For
Oh
sure.
man.
For sure.
Now I wish we had fucking audio. I mean video.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. There it is. Oh my God. This man, you look just like Elon Musk. And what a convenient time. Anyway.
That's perfect.
I was just thinking about your guys' debate. You're right. You're gonna trust whoever sends you the picture. Like,
Yeah, I mean, okay, and like I look, I don't
At
know.
some point,
I-
you got to trust someone's
Well,
pictures.
let me just say this,
Right?
'Cause we're not going
I
there.
don't know,
Mhm.
right? And I don't know. All I'm saying is though, I was looking some shit up, and again, we live in a day and age where a lot of people can make up a lot of bullshit. I'm
Yeah,
aware of that,
For sure.
but they were showing clips of like the government officials saying like, "Yo, well, we had it." But when the plane crashed into the fucking Pentagon, we lost a lot of data and all of the technology that's how we got there. And I'm like, you lost fucking 60-year-old technology? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
So if I thought if that was your answer.
I don't know enough about that to
I don't
debate
know
that.
either.
Yeah,
and to be
yeah.
fair, I
Yeah.
don't either.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
just throwing it out
do you know
there.
what I have a problem with? We talk about like not knowing if you could trust pictures or like
Mhm.
whatever who's taking these pictures.
Mhm.
When we get a picture of the Milky Way galaxy,
Mhm.
that's a rendering. Someone created that. Because
Yeah, it's
you
not
can't
like
you
an
can't
actual-
send
that
you
light.
can't
I
even
can't get
send
that
it.
far away.
We've never been that far. So like they're just making it look
But-
as if
I
this
agree.
is what it would look like.
And have you seen when it's like, okay, here's the galaxy, and then you zoom out, and here's multiple galaxies, and then you zoom way the fuck out, and how many galaxies there are, supposedly, and all of this. Like, I don't. How do we know any? And
Right.
again, none of us are the people to make that
No,
distinction,
no, for
right?
sure.
We're not
not.
those types.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but I'll leave it up to them,
Mhm.
right? I will.
Are we basic?
I mean, in that regard, fuck yeah, we're
I think
basic.
I think this is more mature and smart than most debates.
Right.
And whereas like I would just stick by my point and
Yeah.
insist
No,
that
you're
you were
wrong.
and you would
No.
insist that
And
I was
I-
wrong.
look, and
Yeah.
and then we
I-
would label something each
Yeah.
other something.
Yeah, but it also makes you that kind of. We're
that's
also
what-
those kind of people who don't
But
buy in
Well,
or.
I think we're
Yeah, no,
very.
fair
I
enough.
think we're very aware of like,
Yeah.
hey, look, we here have done limited research.
Mhm.
We have limited knowledge.
Right.
So I'm not the definitive
Yeah.
answer by any means. I
Right.
don't think I am. I'm
Right.
simply saying though, it's just like
Yeah.
what I have seen,
Uh-huh.
I question.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm,
and
I'm,
that's
just, I'm
fair
just saying
enough.
it's cool that we feel like we're those kind of people.
No, definitely, because
Yeah.
There's
it's
a lot of people who
refreshing,
aren't.
and yeah, especially
Yeah.
with how the world that we're in today. It's like you get assigned a label within 3 seconds of
Yeah,
someone.
I
meeting
logged
you.
into Facebook and I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
fucking the truth.
Right,
You know,
so-
like, I don't,
MySpace,
yeah, I
But
don't
yeah.
fucking know.
So, but no, it's refreshing to be able to have that kind of
I
like,
j- I-
conversation. But I'm
Like
with you.
I'd like to think that we did land on the moon, right? I
Mhm.
would,
Mhm.
because I mean that would be pretty shit if we hadn't.
What about the flag?
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, like, and look, I was the most anti-conspiracy theorist ever in the world,
Mm.
and then one day, like, I just started looking
you
at.
saw Bigfoot in his backyard.
Yeah, I was like, my God, these motherfuckers have been lying.
He had the chupacabra on a leash.
I had them
going
all
for a walk.
dude. I had fucking. I don't know any other ones.
Nessie.
I watch Bigfoot shows thinking like they're gonna catch him.
Don't. Can you blur that out?
Not that I think they're gonna catch him, but I'm like I'm entertained by this.
Same thing
shit.
with those paranormal shows. It's like, oh, they're
Yeah.
I'm like, like that. That's the level where I'm like, you know what? That's probably BS.
It's probably
But
bullshit.
a fucking moon landing, like that's a whole nother.
So my
level.
friend has kids, right? And so her kids will watch these things about like Chuck E. Cheese being haunted. And so one time we were driving by and they go,
which location?
well, no, and there's many of
All
them,
of 'em.
right? There no many of them. And then they go like, "Have you ever been to Chuck E. Cheese at night?" And I'm like, "Yeah." You know what I mean? Like,
I've
what?
done deals.
I'm like, the place closes at 9. It's a perfect parking lot. No, but I'm like, yeah. Why do you ask? They're like, it's haunted, right? Shit like that. And I'm like, nah, I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
You guys,
know what I
you guys
mean?
never had a ghost experience?
Nah, man.
Listen, all I know is I will say I have,
I'm-
but I also
I
know
have a
that
ghost turkey in
the
my car.
human, yeah, you do. The human brain is so complex. You can make yourself believe that you see something.
Well, I
And
mean, you can
psych yourself up into getting so scared that you think
Well,
something's
think
out
of
there.
this. You can make yourself so afraid of being sick that you make yourself sick.
Oh yeah, your
Like you
brain,
will physically become sick,
right.
And also you can be sick, and then your adrenaline can kick in and push you to where now you're not sick.
Right.
But you can't lucid dream.
Right.
This fucking guy.
No, I didn't say you can't. I just said I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. I just said I don't know.
But all that to say is that the human brain is so complex, and we still don't understand all of it. It's hard to say what is actually like a paranormal, whatever the word is. Like that's just the word that I think it applies. What is actually a paranormal experience versus someone's like it was very real to them, and they're very convinced that it happened, but it was probably all in their brain. You know what I mean?
So you guys don't have a ghost story?
I not necessarily no. I feel like maybe I've saw stuff before, but I can't say for sure that it wasn't just me psyching myself out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I look, man, I don't believe in much of the supernatural and those kind of things. And I mean and in any fashion, right? And I'm not the guy. I think again, I'm not the definitive answer on it. It just has never come to me that way. I don't look, I buy a lottery ticket, and no part of me thinks like, hey man, well, you've been a good guy, like these things are gonna come back. No,
We're not in that way.
Well, hold on, but I watch those lottery shows, and they're like, well, like I went and I prayed real hard on it, and I'm like, I don't think that's how that works.
Hey.
I don't think that's how that works.
To them it did, though.
I have a good thing.
To them, that's their story.
Sure, that's their story, but I don't think I just don't think that's how it works. I think you got lucky and you fucking won. I don't. How many fucking millions of people prayed the same as you did? Right? That they needed just as much.
But when it works, it always gets credit to the prayer.
There's like an argument that atheists use to try and like diffuse or debate Christianity, and they call it the milk jug theory. And so it's like, so if you pray to a milk jug every day for the same things, like you pray for a raise, and you pray to the milk jug, dear milk jug, please give me a raise today, and then one day finally your boss gives you a raise. Was it because you've been praying to the milk jug, or is it because you had just been doing it and it happened to happen?
Sure.
And so that's the argument, right? So it's like, who's to say if it was because you prayed for it or it just happened to be that way? But for them, it feels very real. It's like, no, the milk jug gave me the raise. You know what I mean? It feels very real to them.
Right.
So
but
that's
I think always,
if
man,
it happens at our job, it's definitely God.
So if you get a raise at your job, it's definitely divine
Been on
intervention.
my side for a while.
But
But I would say this, man. Like I think even in a religious aspect, my thought would be this: if you want to take God and put that into it, I think God would then give you the tools for you to be successful at what you're going to do, and it's on you to do so.
That's a very mature way to look at it. Absolutely.
And it's on you to do so.
Some people do though.
I saw something earlier today, and it was like, like somebody was drowning. Oh, it was from Pursuit of Happiness. It was Pursuit of Happiness, and little Jaden Smith telling Will Smith like, oh, a guy's in the ocean or whatever, and he's drowning. When a boat comes and says, hey, man, you need help? He's like, no, I prayed, and God's going to send me some help. And then so the boat leaves. The second boat comes and says the same thing. And he's like, no, I'm okay. God's going to send me help. He dies, gets to heaven. And God's like, why didn't you fucking take the boat?
I sent you 3 boats.
And he was like, I was waiting for you. He's like, yeah, but I sent you fucking help, dude. What the fuck are you doing?
Right.
And so I think it's all about perspective and how you're going to choose to view that, right? Like, are you going to capitalize on a situation and not do shady shit, right? But there's legit things that come across. Like we've all had opportunities that have come across, and how do you make the most of those?
Right.
And do you or not? If you're sitting there and you're stuck on like, no, like, and in that note, what would it be like for God to come and tell you this is the one? Like, what the fuck would it look like?
I got a better question. What do you think it is that makes people afraid of ghosts? Because like I don't walk through my dark house and feel creepy. That just doesn't go through my mind.
Right.
There's no creepiness at all to any of it. Like I'm not scared of ghosts.
No, fair enough.
I think, you know what I mean? So like, but there's grown men and women who like are like, oh no,
well, I think
that's haunted.
Oh yeah.
As soon as the lights are out, like there's some. I felt something. Like what isn't that some like kind of like weird complex in their brain?
Well,
and where does that shit come from?
I think
maybe trauma.
People are fed so much shit. So if you are from a child told that this is reality, same as I'd imagine like not just for dialogue, but same as like a religion, right? If you're told from a child like, hey, hell is a real place and this is what happens to you if you do this. If you have sex before you're married. This is what happens to you,
Mhm.
and you that's all it's hammered into you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that fucked me up when I was a kid.
It's all
Demons?
fucking in your
Demons?
fucking brain,
I
right?
still have
Demons?
trauma.
And
I'm
so
still dealing with trauma. Hell
now
yeah.
most of us, our
Yeah.
dicks will take over, right?
Yeah,
It'll be
oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, fucking, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Right.
But you think about it, and I
Yeah.
imagine it's similar to that.
guilt.
If this is something that's wired into your brain and says that,
Yeah.
and now so whatever ghost it may be, however you came across it, I don't imagine any of us. Your youngest brother.
I'm the oldest. Well, the oldest of like from my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, that guy the other day looked older than you.
Chris. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's my stepbrother technically, but
Okay.
he's my
Well,
brother.
fine.
But yeah, he's older.
Yeah,
than
I got one of
Yeah.
those too. And
Right,
he's
right.
technically older than me too,
Right.
but fuck that guy. I'm older than him. I'm fucking with him. He knows that.
26.
Yeah, 26, dude. You a baby, son. But you're older. And like, okay, let's put it this way. We're all kind of middle kids.
Kind of, yeah.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Right.
Now think about that for a minute. So we weren't the oldest ones,
Makes
but we
sense.
weren't the youngest ones.
Yeah.
Right? So like we had the older ones, imagine probably kind of like, oh, fucking with you a little bit.
Yeah.
But then again, we're like, oh,
We gotta fuck with the
we identify like, but I can fuck with you.
shit rolls
Yeah.
downhill.
So is this fucking right what you're saying?
Yeah.
Fuck you, because I'm fucking with him and he's just like I am,
Uh,
and I'm like, well, you're a little bitch. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do that shit. Right?
yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe that has something to do
But
with
just
it. For sure.
consider the fact that we all are, and I
Yeah.
don't think any of us, like I said, like I go to Not Scary Farm, which
Uh-huh.
that's where I'll be going tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So shout out any of the fans out there in the world want to meet me in Not Scary Farm. I'll be in the fucking bar all night, son.
There's a booth set up in the bar.
Yeah, dude, we're recording live, baby.
Hell yeah.
But the point is, like, I could walk through there and nothing in there is gonna scare me. You know what I mean? Like, number one, I understand what it is.
The jump stuff, maybe.
Well, like, yeah, if I didn't see you and
Yeah.
you popped out, but that's fucking a natural
That's
reaction, right?
reflexes.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
reflexes.
So
That
that,
can get you.
maybe, and
But-
even then, like, you better fucking be cool.
Yeah,
goddamn,
you're
man.
not really seeing a ghoul. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I'm not
that's some
like, oh
dude.
my god, this. I remember one year, man. I go, and this is when the movie Pan's Labyrinth came out. And if you guys remember, this like big tree thing in there, some
Mhm.
weird shit,
Mhm.
and this fucking thing comes out,
Weird
and it's
movie.
standing there. It's just standing there, and I was like, it's too big to be someone, right? Like
Yeah.
it's just a prop.
Right.
And this motherfucker starts running at me, and I was like, holy shit, scared the fuck out of me,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But only because in my mind I said that can't be real,
Right.
and it was. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
because
like,
because
oh.
of that, like you go through and I went to what's the one? Universal Studios,
Mhm.
right? Where there's a little more production behind it all.
Whatever, man.
No, there is.
I know.
No joke.
No, I've been
Uh,
to all of them.
But like, I go to look at like what they've done.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm cool.
interesting. Yeah,
But I will say though, if you ever get, in the few times I've got like a black guy in front of me that was just terrified of everything.
Uh-huh. It's pretty entertaining.
It's fucking fun. It's fun because even he's looking at you like, hey,
Yeah, he's
I
like,
gotta-
"Oh, hey, we you good?
you're good because I'm gonna get behind you too. Like if
Uh-huh.
but it's
well,
like,
especially for you being a bigger guy and all.
no, he was bigger than me, but I'm
But
just
still,
saying.
yeah, he wouldn't
Yeah.
look to me like that. He'd be like,
Oh,
"Get out of
yeah.
the way, white boy."
But it's
And me
just,
too. Get out of the way, white boy.
it's just
like, hey,
I'm like,
I'm
hey,
with you.
hey, buddy.
You brought me here.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, shit.
That's why he would say, get out of the way, white boy. Fuck you doing?
Move it.
Get your little ass out of my goddamn way.
Uh-huh.
Hit me, barkeep.
Here, finish this.
No. After what you told me earlier, no
Oh.
and no. Okay?
Wait. How about-
I'm not going back.
I'm so lost.
Oh, I'll remind you after this
All
episode.
right.
Look at me going to the loony bin.
Yeah, you are. I'll drive to the devil's house with you. We'll go to the loony bin together.
That's the fucking line I was looking for. You nasty twin.
Anyway.
Disappointing. My goodness. I'd like to say that I think that Kevin Hart and Jumanji was brilliant.
did you guys like Jumanji?
When he's playing a young Danny Glover. And the way he talks is so like Danny Glover. It makes me laugh thinking about it.
Yeah, I really like the
Ostrich.
first one. They made like two
Yeah,
since,
two.
right?
No,
I-
just two total.
Oh, there's only two. Okay,
yeah, I
got
believe
it.
there's only two.
Of the
Is there a
remake.
third one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they had a
It's
third
made up
one, or
one.
they're
I
making a
thought there
third one.
was.
Yeah, they probably are. No, I'm pretty sure there's only two.
Wasn't The Rock in something recently?
Oh,
with, like,
Jungle Cruise.
Oh, so okay, I'm sorry.
haven't seen
I
that.
thought that was another Jumanji movie. My bad.
It might as well be.
Oh, okay. I had something. So, a throwback, right? So Jumanji and so who was your guys' like action hero? Because like right now,
Oh, I wanted
okay,
to
hold
say
on,
something
but hold
too.
on, hold on,
Oh
hold
my
on,
God, I'm
hold
so
on,
glad you
hold
brought that up.
So
We're all nerding out.
I know.
can't
Well, I don't
wait.
know. I don't know. I feel like
can't
we're
wait.
gonna say the same thing, but who knows?
I don't know.
But what I'm saying is like, I think in 20 years we're gonna look back and The Rock is that guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
for
agreed.
sure.
And
Yeah, yeah.
right now I'm trying to talk to people and they're not thinking sensibly.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's not a good movie just because Rock's in it.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, it's a good movie. He's good.
Give me one example of a movie that's not good that The Rock's in.
Snitch.
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly. But it was in in the thick of like right when he was doing movies. Like
What was the one he did with Sean William Scott? Where he had to
Walking Tall?
wasn't good.
Gridiron Gang. I like Gridiron
Rundown?
Gang.
Gridiron Gang had a message, so it was good.
Yeah.
The Rundown. That's what
The
one I was thinking.
Rundown.
Rundown.
Yeah. I like that one, but that was
The Tooth
there's
Fairy.
that fucking gorilla one.
I
The
didn't like
Tooth
it.
Fairy.
Yeah,
The
I didn't
gorilla
watch
one
that
I thought
Tooth
sucked.
Fairy.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Tooth
the
Fairy was
gorilla
terrible.
one.
Those are
Oh, Rampage.
Rampage.
2012.
That one that
or
was-
San Andreas.
No, San Andreas. It wasn't in 2012.
all the
I know
Fast
he
and
was, but
Furious
the same
movies that
movie.
he's
Yeah.
in.
All I'm saying is we're gonna
San
look back
Andreas
in
was shit.
20 years and
Yeah.
he's gonna be
He's the guy.
the
he's our
Arnold,
Tom
Sylvester
Cruise.
Arnold and Arnold
Tom
Schwarzenegger.
Cruise, John
Yeah.
Claude.
All the
Yes.
Expendables.
Okay, so I thought about this. Yeah,
Exactly.
So look, I was literally thinking about this earlier today, and I thought, I don't know what you're fucking
Back off a
telling
little
me.
bit.
Oh, yeah. Well, I pulled
It
it.
was your
closer.
point. It was
Yeah.
your point.
But I thought about this earlier, and I thought, you know what? We have people like Vin Diesel, and I'm always like, how is he even relevant? Like he's not even that strong.
He's fat and curious. You seen that meme?
No, but like literally,
it's like a
sums
picture
it
of
up.
him,
When
like
he's on
not
that
in
cruise
shape.
ship.
He's all fat, and
But he's never
all,
been
Yeah.
that guy. He's
Nah.
not like you compare him to the Rock.
He's like Triple
And then
X.
say-
And
no, but
Riddick?
look, Triple X.
Riddick?
I'm not
no,
saying it
hold
was
on,
a
hold
great
on,
movie,
hold on.
but I
They
mean-
replaced him with fucking Ice Cube, dude. Okay, with Ice Cube. Let's be real here. That says a lot.
I like
that
Ice
says a
Cube.
lot. Like we didn't need a real buff guy. We got Ice Cube.
Yeah.
He's the slick talking
They're
black
going,
guy.
They're going with popularity.
I feel like
anyways.
Ice Cube has like one role, man. Like he's the guy that he's gonna fight you in the parking lot. Like, he's got the eyebrow thing. He's a
Yeah. And literally Vin Diesel.
21 Jump
Vin Diesel
Street.
as an
Like
act-
everything,
okay,
he's the same.
So my thought before was gonna be like, who's the worst actor that you can think of? And initially, you boys should know who I thought. And I thought Toby's not that bad. he's not that
he's
bad.
not that bad.
Then I thought, you know who it is? It's fucking Vin Diesel. I hate him. He's the same in every movie he's ever been in. He has no range.
I like
He has
Riddick.
no emotion. I like the man on. Well, no, what's the one where him and Lorenz Tate,
A Man Apart.
A Man Apart?
That was a
okay,
great movie.
That was probably his best movie.
It was, and it was.
Okay.
Go
I
home and
haven't
watch
seen
it.
We
I
moved
haven't
40
seen
metric
it. I'll
tons a
watch it.
month. That
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay. But literally, same guy that he's played in every other fucking movie he's ever fucking been
They
in.
pretty much killed Letty in that
Yeah.
movie.
You shut up. Right?
You know what I mean? They killed his wife,
Yeah,
but it was like.
pretty much. But again, he's the same guy. He
Yeah.
has no range.
But I like Riddick because of the story.
yeah, Riddick it's okay, but even then, it's not a great movie, man.
I know.
It's a sci-fi, and it's more the
I like sci-fi.
it's more the story than him.
which is, I love
You know, it was a great
Right.
movie. Spy Kids.
one or two.
Spy Kids isn't
or
bad.
eight. Or
All of
eight.
them. All of them.
He's not in there.
The one with Cheech Marin in it.
Yeah,
He's not
they're
in there.
making another one.
I didn't
And Robert
say he
Rodriguez
was. I didn't
directed
say
those,
he
man.
was.
Okay.
Robert Rodriguez is dope.
Machete.
So who was your guys'
that movie
guy?
sucked.
One of the Expendables, I would have to say, like the one that comes to mind. Well, you know what? And this is probably gonna be. This will be my unique answer, and maybe it's unique. I don't know.
John Claude.
No, fucking
mine.
Patrick Swayze. So I used to watch Roadhouse a lot, and Patrick Swayze was
That's
like
like
the
the
main actor.
only-
So he's like super. I know, but that was like my action. I watched that movie so many damn times.
If I told you
Okay.
I was gonna pick a ginger,
Mm.
would you know who it
Chuck.
was? I'm not gonna pick him, but yeah, that's the
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
of
that's the
course.
only one.
Dr. Quinn.
But, babe, but Chuck Norris is the man.
Walker?
Well, of course.
Yeah,
Texas
Walker,
Ranger?
Yeah.
Texas Ranger is the fucking
Yeah.
man.
But I mean, you know,
He's
you
not a
got
villain.
Stallone, Schwarzenegger, like we were saying,
Jean-Claude.
John Claude. Well, even like Jackie Chan. Like I liked a lot of Jackie Chan's movies.
Hey, Rush Hours don't.
Oh my
quit.
god, I
Still.
just
Yeah.
watched him the other day.
I watched them.
They
They
hold
were
up.
so good.
I watched them when I had COVID lockdown.
They hold up.
So
They
good.
hold the fuck
Yeah.
Oh my
up.
god,
Yeah.
they're funny.
Run
They're
it back.
funny, dude.
To all
Yeah.
our listeners out there, run it
Yeah.
back.
They're funny.
They're funny.
But yeah, Jackie
great.
Chan
Slow
definitely
down,
for
baby.
me was one of them.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah.
Fucking
Chris Tucker is the
Oh, that's
fucking
Snoopy.
This is my D lady. I need to see that again.
This is sick of weed.
and his cousin's Don Cheadle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking great, dude.
Fucking,
It's fucking great.
It holds up.
Charlie Murphy.
I like Jet Li a lot.
Yeah,
just
that
because
was
we're
good.
saying expendable characters, right?
Yeah,
so
fair
like,
enough.
and I like Jet Li. I
Those-
liked a lot.
Those were like the action guys.
Yeah.
But like, and like, okay, he wouldn't be my number one. It's
Who?
tough because like,
Jet
I
Li?
guess you want to say Arnold Schwarzenegger would be
Yeah.
right, like just because.
Terminator. And
I mean, like Terminator, True Lies was one of my favorite movies ever,
I get
forever.
another one I
right?
haven't seen. Weird.
Man, I remember watching that with my family as a kid, and I remember just thinking like, oh my god,
Yeah.
this is the coolest. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
I was like, God, we talked about it on here. I
Yeah.
was like, God, she's so hot.
Especially in that movie. She's
Yeah.
never been hotter.
Yeah, never,
And never,
she-
like, not even in her
she had, like,
marriage.
short
years
hair,
or
and she's
whatever.
like fucking watering
Remember
it
when
down.
she was
and I
all, like,
like,
sexy?
Yeah. She was like shaking her ass and stripping. I was like, man.
She was trying to seduce him. And that
I was
one.
like 7. Like, yeah. Slow down, baby.
the stuff I like.
Like Jackie Chan. Shh, slow down, baby.
Yeah. Those. Yeah. But
I don't know. That's a tough question.
I-
Like
for-
I said, I'd probably have to go.
as much as I don't want to admit it, Steven Seagal too.
yeah, he's
Did
in
you
there.
watch any of the Seagal?
He's in
movies?
there.
They were all bad. They were like really bad.
I only saw them
I
because my
won't-
grandpa likes action.
I don't
so when I was a
think-
kid,
Yeah.
I've watched like the ones with DMX, like Cradle to the Grave and shit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna give him any credit.
No.
no, you got to go further
No.
back than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
For
And
Steven Seagal.
I don't know those.
I did. Yeah, you did say Jean-Claude Van Damme. for
Jean-Claude
sure.
was
John-
like
my
Bloodsport
guy.
and all those.
I told you on here. I said okay.
Bloodsport,
So Bloodsport,
forget about it.
with Kickboxer, I think was one,
Kickboxer.
right?
He had Death Warrant. He
He
had
had Double Team.
Double Jeopardy.
Double Team, Double Jeopardy is
That's
not
a different
him.
movie.
Double,
No.
Double Jeopardy is like fucking
That was a porno version.
No, that's like Tommy Lee Jones and some other chick.
Oh,
dude.
no,
yeah.
that was like.
That's just she got away with murder. Like
Val
she killed.
Kilmer?
She got arrested for killing her
Yeah,
husband.
yeah.
No, I remember that one. Double Team was one of my favorite movies of
Double
all. That's what
Team.
him and Dennis Rodman.
I meant Sudden Death.
Okay, well that was him and Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Double Team.
Oh fuck! what
I
was
love that.
Okay,
movie.
and then second to that, I would say I would go with Stallone. I grew up with the
it's-
Rockies,
to me,
Demolition Man.
It's probably Arnold and
Oh,
Stallone.
over
yeah,
the top,
Demolition
over
Man.
the top when he was an arm wrestler.
I mean, the Rambos in themselves.
The
Rambos
Rambo,
in
of
itself are
course.
So for me, it was
fucking-
John
come
Claude,
on.
and then it was
Timeless.
Sylvester.
For sure.
Because I'd have to go Arnold because Terminator was
Oh,
fucking
Terminator 2
badass.
was the best,
Like was
though.
probably my
For sure.
number one top action movie.
Yeah.
I thought that I was watching this thing where the dude that plays the fucking with the bad guy, the fucking liquid guy,
Oh yeah.
the shit he had to train himself in how to run where his
Oh.
mouth closed. And they were saying like
Oh.
he would run so fast like that he was passing the car. And like they were like it was like holy fuck.
they were
But,
like,
like,
this
the
guy's
F-
nailing it.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, he's too goddamn good. The
Slow down.
effort and shit that went into that movie,
Yeah.
and the franchise that came
After.
So Terminator 1 was really good,
Of course.
but T2 was
That's
like
two.
Eh,
was
I
like
think,
holy.
I think
And
most people would agree. Like that was. The
But
one.
how often is the second one better than the first one?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Fucking very rarely.
They had
Yeah.
it figured out. in the
Oh,
second one.
guys, fucking Bruce Willis. How could we not say
Yeah,
Bruce
you know
with
what?
Die Hard?
You know what? Like,
Die
okay,
Hard.
like,
Oh
I
my
love
God,
Bruce Willis. I love him.
Yeah.
I won't say I love him. I
Yeah.
don't. Fuck that. That
I
sounded
do.
real weird.
It's already
I
on there.
love him.
I do.
No,
No,
I'll
we're
say-
clipping all this. Go ahead.
I like the movies,
Uh-huh.
but that guy's not that great. Like
Yeah.
he's not really doing much.
Die
but
Hard
he-
2
but
was
that's not
also
the
better than
point.
Die Hard 1.
Yeah, no, but that's why it made me think of it. That's what made me think of it.
Agreed.
Die Hard 2
I
was
just
better
watched.
than Die Hard 1.
I thought Die Hard with a Vengeance was probably better than the other ones.
Bruce Willis
Okay, like I liked
gets
a lot
his
of them.
shine on the Men of Means podcast.
That's right.
Bruce Willis is the man. You
He
love
is
him.
the
I
man.
love him. He
I
loves
love
him.
He's one of the Expendables.
He's
He's
one of
in the
the-
movie.
And I can't
He's
believe that we forgot
one
about
of
him.
the main
Yeah.
No, he's not one of the main ones.
in my head.
He's definitely not.
Yeah.
Okay, he had like a scene. He wasn't even fighting in there. He just. If that's the case, Randy Couture, dude. Okay, Terry Crews
Stop.
is one of the
Stop.
Expendables. Then fuck off with
They're really
fucking Bruce
expendable.
Willis. Yeah.
I feel like I feel like Terry Crews has the body and the build for it, but all I know him from is all his comedy shit, like fucking White Chicks.
I just watched next Friday.
Yeah,
Or Friday after next, and he
It's so-
comes in. Yeah.
yeah. That's
Tupac, yeah.
that's all I know him
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
So
Well, and his fucking Old Spice commercials.
Yeah.
And
You
know what I
Brooklyn
mean?
Nine-Nine, I love that show. Have
I've
you
never
watched
really
it?
seen it,
Dude, it's
No.
pretty good with Andy and all them.
Yeah, Andy Samberg's dope, but
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Definitely not
I'm
an
gonna,
action-
I'm gonna go.
definitely
I'm
not
gonna
an
go
action
Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean,
Yeah.
you had Kindergarten Cop.
Mm.
You had
Oh yeah.
what's the other one?
With Danny DeVito.
We'll get twins,
Twins.
and then you had the one where they were
With Sinbad.
I don't know how.
Where he was trying to get that toy.
Yeah, what is that one with the toy? Yeah,
the
Sinbad is in
Christmas
there.
movie, right?
The Christmas.
It's like I forget what it's called, but yeah,
We
that
got
one.
our phones.
Yeah, fucking
Home for Christmas or
No. It's
How do you
something
spell
else.
Schwarzenegger?
Just type in Arnold. It'll come up.
Arnold and
How many
Sinbad.
Arnolds are there?
I think
You
I
know what
committed a
mean?
hate crime.
Palmer.
Hey Arnold.
Christmas
Hey,
movie.
that was a good one.
I
Move
remember
it,
that.
football head.
She's in love with him.
Down by the bay. Jingle All the Way.
Jingle all the way.
That's what it was called.
So there you go. There's that, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I can't hate on Arnold.
Arnold.
I'm not hating on
I'm gonna
Arnold.
go Arnold, man. Yeah,
Bro.
Arnold.
Hey,
Well, you
quick-
are a
quick
little older
note.
and younger than us.
Quick note on Jingle All the Way. It got 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's pretty
'cause-
low.
They don't know.
Well, and here you go. We were children.
It's
right?
sentimental, right?
It's
Like
but-
that's our attachment to all these. It doesn't mean that they were good. It's just nostalgic for us because that's who was around when we were.
Let me
coming up.
ask you guys
I mean,
this.
Bloodsport's
You guys
good.
remember?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, a lot of it was, but not
Bloodsport
all
was
of it.
dope.
Not all
Yeah,
of it was
That's
good.
the one where he's
Some of
kicking
it
a
was
fucking
pretty
wall,
fucking bad.
right? He's kicking a wall and just the fucking shit.
I mean, we didn't need to see him
off.
put his underwear on and shit
Yeah,
after
yeah.
he got laid.
Yeah, no,
We're
Bloodsport
kids
was
here.
dope.
Oh man.
That's when we like dips his hands in the fucking the glass or whatever, or kickboxer.
That's Kickboxer.
Yeah.
Kickboxer probably was my favorite one then.
Yeah.
Oh, Bloodsport all the way.
No, I'm going kickboxer.
Have
Whenever
you
we put
have
the
you
glass
seen
in
Death
there,
Warrant?
I don't even know what that is.
Check out Death Warrant.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Is it on Netflix? It's on
Oh.
Amazon.
Google it.
Dude, Dick, I have Amazon. I can watch anything.
It's probably on
ever.
Amazon.
Yeah, it's probably.
What is it called?
Death Warrant.
Well, I wrote Blood Warrant.
Death, Blood, War, and Sport.
It'll still come up.
They're like,
That's
here
the
you
way
go,
Google
dummy.
works.
Yeah, they're like, we know what you mean.
1990.
Have you seen
89
those
minutes.
videos? It was like a viral YouTube video. It was like if Google was a guy,
Oh, it's in stars.
and
I
they
can watch
did a
it for
bunch of
free.
series of them. Like if Google was a guy, and it was like girls. He's like, okay. So girls bikini. He was like, okay. So girls boobs. He's like, come on, really? Like, and so it's just him responding to all these Google
All the
requests.
searches.
It's pretty damn funny if you haven't seen it. I think it's a college humor thing,
they're good.
or
Yeah,
maybe
they're very
Funny or
good.
Die or something.
Oh,
I
those
don't know.
guys are good too.
But yeah, it's worth a watch. Anyway, I don't remember how I got onto that. But
Okay, so we've got our action stars down. Now, who's the worst actor of all time to you?
Steven Seagal.
God damn, yeah, he's really bad.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah,
He's
you
Since
know
we're
what?
on the topic,
Like, I was gonna say Vin Diesel, but like, I'd way rather watch him than Steven
because you've seen him
Seagal.
in Man Apart. He has that one range.
Yeah, and well, better than
He
fucking
has
Steven Seagal.
Better than no range.
He has his
Yeah.
Pitch Black, The Chronicles of Riddick.
Riddick.
Oh, you
Third
know
one?
who we forgot? Brendan Fraser in like the Mummy movies.
No,
and
but he
stuff.
wasn't that. No, he's better than these guys. He's better
George
than
in
these
the
guys.
Jungle.
Yeah,
I
no,
liked it as a kid. I
Oh
liked
my
it as
God.
a kid. I liked it a lot.
so
as
did
a kid.
How hot was Elizabeth Banks in fucking? what was
She's
that one
hot in
movie?
every goddamn thing she's
you
ever
She was the
done.
devil.
Yeah, you remember what was that?
And what movie?
He was in
Oh,
it, right?
That was him.
Yeah.
shut up.
What movie was that?
I love Elizabeth Banks.
It was called.
If
I
I,
like
got,
how we struggle and then we're like, oh yeah, we have phones every time. I
trying to
forgot.
think of it.
it doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna tell you guys right now.
Elizabeth Hurley. You mean?
Yeah, Hurley. I'm sorry. You're
Oh,
right.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
Who's
sorry. I'm
Elizabeth
sorry.
back
Banks?
up. Oh, I like Elizabeth. Elizabeth Hurley could fuck off. Elizabeth Banks. We talked about her last week.
Yeah,
if
we
I'm not
did. We
mistaken.
did. No, you're right.
Do
We
some
did.
fucking homework,
But also,
dude.
Hurley is also
Hurley's hot. She's
Yeah.
always been hot.
Yeah, she's no fucking Elizabeth Banks, dude.
I
Fuck
feel like
you.
they're pretty similar. This one
Fuck.
has blonde hair.
Not the same kind of
Oh.
blonde hair.
I mean,
You shut your goddamn mouth.
what was there was that one, she looked like she looked like Jessica Alba, except her face was different. Same thing.
Nobody looks like Jessica.
You
Alba.
look like Jessica
Oh,
Alba.
but just because of that, that makes me think Bruce Willis. He's in Sin City, and Sin City is literally my top 5 movies of all time.
Really? I gotta give that one like a full rewatch. I've seen
Yeah.
like clips.
I
I think I've
love that
seen it all,
movie.
but
It's
not
just-
in order.
It's just so well done.
Yeah.
Like, and it's so cheaply done, but it's like you have all these big stars. You spent no money on production because it's all like CGI and green screen. You got Rosario Dawson, you got Mickey Rourke, you got Jessica Alba, Bruce Willis. I mean, the list goes on.
Yeah, cool.
Elijah Wood. You know what I mean? Like,
Quick note: I got the name of the movie. It was Bedazzled.
Bedazzled.
That's
oh,
what it
man,
was.
yeah, that's probably why I never saw it.
Uh-huh.
Wow, I'm sorry, my counterparts have.
You didn't like Elizabeth Hurley.
Oh, well, you guys are watching Bedazzled. I saw her in. Was she in fucking like American?
She was in
Pie?
Austin Powers.
Oh yeah, I just watched that the other day too.
Yeah. Those hold up.
Isn't
too.
she Nadia or no? Is that somebody else?
Who?
An American Pie.
I
Who
don't
plays
know.
that?
Who? Oh, no, yeah, that was somebody else.
That's
I don't
somebody
know.
else, the naked chick.
Yeah, yeah, the
That
naked
was
chick.
her.
You should have led with that. I would have known right away. I
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
would have remembered her
The one
name.
that he comes fast.
The
with.
moment's gone now, though. It's like I'm trying to remember a dream. It's just escaping me.
It's gone.
It's totally gone. It
Yeah.
came, and now it's gone.
And it's like, get that out of here.
Oh my god, we are quickly devolving.
Vulva?
Devolving. Here you go again.
What's a vulva?
I think it's a planet.
I'm gonna Google that. What
Oh,
is a
God.
vulva? Oh my god, is this some sex shit?
It's a female body part, you dummy.
Vulva. How do you spell it?
Vulva.
Shut up.
You're over here looking at cars and shit.
Vulvular
Fucking
cyst.
Volvos.
I'm like, I need images, man.
He's like, what's a C5?
Oh, this is the clitoris. I've never heard of that before.
Ken's literally just looking at porn.
James, what's a vulva?
A vulva?
Yeah.
It's part of the vagina.
now. Dumbass. He's over
I
here.
know, but like, what part? Fuck you,
The
motherfuckers.
vulva
Okay,
is like the inner.
like
Oh
literally.
god, I feel like we're gonna get
Look,
lit
literally,
up.
it says
We're
meet
gonna
the
get
vulva,
lit
right?
up.
It says meet the vulva, but where the fuck is it?
The whole thing.
The whole is it?
I think it's the top part.
a vagina is just a vulva.
Oh my god, we're gonna look like.
Oh
such
my
idiots.
God.
I don't know how I come back to vulva.
I feel bad that we don't know this.
no,
I fucking Googled it. Google
Oh
doesn't
my
know what it is.
God.
Google's like, man, I don't know, man.
That guy was like, "Good luck."
I know where the anus is. Got it down.
Out of reach.
Don't go
Off
there.
limits.
Yeah,
That's where it
right.
is.
Look, you own all of the land except for the shadowy parts.
everything
Those
light
are off
touches.
limits. Yeah, everything the light touches. That's like a metaphor for you can hold up to.
Oh
That's
my
the
God.
elephant graveyard, son. You stay the fuck out of there.
The fucking graveyard.
Oh. Oh man.
Shit. Too much.
I feel like I could have wrote this and did it as stand-up comedy.
Fucking elephant
The elephant
graveyard.
graveyard. Simba.
Fucking hate
That shit gets deep.
You can't go deep. Right?
Oh,
No.
God.
It's exterior play only.
Oh, fucking hell.
So hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's just.
The vulva
fucking-
took us to the elephant graveyard. We can't find it.
Oh my-
God, we look like morons now.
Yeah, we did.
God damn it.
As if we did
Any
already.
lady listeners out there that are like, hey, I want to demonstrate to you where it is,
Hit up Ken.
slide into DMs.
I gave like a Price is Right answer. I'm like, it's the inner outer part of the
Just making
vagina.
sure he's-
Oh.
I just said it was a female body part.
Yeah.
I didn't
They
even
have those
get-
somewhere,
I
right?
didn't even get specific. I knew it was part of the vagina.
No,
but
look, guys,
I've heard of it.
I'm totally kidding. Okay, clearly we all
yeah,
know where it is.
Obviously, we
All right.
went to high school. We took
Yeah.
anatomy.
We took fucking, sex
We've
ed,
all seen a
dude.
vagina before. We
Yeah.
know where the vulva
We're
is.
Yeah,
not
these
virgins.
two have kids.
Yeah, duh.
I have nothing to back that up,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you know, take my word for it. Landed on the moon. You know what I mean? That's cool.
Oh god.
Fingered a girl once in the back of the bus.
Oh my god.
Wild times. Is this your vulva?
I played with her vulva all the way home.
Canceled.
Oh my god.
And just for the record, I do consider myself a feminist.
Yeah.
So if you guys were wondering, watch
Mm.
Dave Chappelle's special, and you'll understand why.
I'm really like legit excited. I didn't know he dropped a new special.
Yeah, I saw some shit on TikTok, and it was talking about it. And I was like, I know what I'm doing tonight, and I watched it on my phone. So the kids were watching the fucking TV, and I was like, well, you're really ruining this for me.
You watch your phone a lot, huh?
Yeah.
And you watch a lot of YouTube?
Yeah, on my phone. And that's kind of the only reason I've considered getting one of the Samsungs, the folding phones.
Just
'cause
get a tablet or
it'd
something,
be nice.
brother.
It would be nice to like pop. I thought like Stephanie suggested that the other day too. I'm like, I don't want a fucking tablet because I have a phone and a laptop and a PC. It's
So
like, why do I
Travis,
need a
so
tablet?
Travis, watch it on one of the other options you have already.
That's what I'm
buddy.
saying. But when I'm in bed though,
Oh, you nasty, Joanne.
We all are in bed, dummy.
So watch it on your fucking phone.
I have been, but it would
So
be
what's
nice
wrong
to
with
have
that?
a bigger
Like,
screen.
honestly, this is. I
I
watch football on this motherfucker. Okay,
I mean, fair
I mean,
enough. I'm just saying it would
Dude,
be nice to have a
my
bigger
eyes
display.
are like giving out on me
Oh yeah,
because I'm on my phone a lot.
yeah, same.
watching what?
YouTube mostly.
I watch a
Yeah.
lot of YouTube.
Just like
Yeah.
YouTube mostly, and I like this week I've been getting a headache, so I researched it, and it's because
Never do that.
it's a tension headache.
Never do it.
Oh my god,
I
yeah, you
know.
would go down some
Oh
dark
my god!
paths.
It all ends in AIDS.
Yeah.
It all
Oh, no,
ends
no,
in
no, I-
AIDS.
I
or
didn't-
COVID 23,
Yeah,
like
no.
the newest variation.
Yeah.
No, I didn't go that far, but I'm saying
Is this me then with the AIDS?
yeah. No, that's everybody. WebMD, don't WebMD anything. But my eyes are getting like tired, and I'm getting a headache because of
Yeah.
it. And I was like, man,
Brother,
I need a tablet.
You want to talk about eyes being hurt? This is my phone. I changed it to the Zoom display, so everything is huge. Like, I'm not even joking. The keyboard takes up half of the display. And I know it's some old man shit, but honestly, it's so much easier to read. Like, I love it.
I
Yeah.
have an Android and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So
Fair
don't
enough.
look at what I'm looking at.
Like, yeah, you are down
Oh.
on some dark rabbit holes.
Oh,
He's getting,
this-
your FBI agent is like throwing out some red flags.
my
right
FBI
now.
agent has just quit.
Yeah, he was like,
They gotta cycle a new one
he's
every
getting
week.
weirdly specific,
This
boss.
dog shit one day, and now it's fucking.
You put your FBI agent onto some shit.
yeah. I'm like, yeah,
He's into it now.
enjoy,
he was
buddy.
like, you know what? You
Alright.
may have a point
Thank
here.
me later, Bucko.
Bucko.
He's all telling his coworkers,
Don't
Hey.
no. Don't ever just fucking come on. I told you.
Who picks their glass up and pulls it away from the pourer?
He was like, here, actually.
He was
no,
like
wait,
this.
here.
He was
No,
like
no,
he was like
no,
this.
On second thought,
He was
actually.
like, don't ever not.
Uh-huh.
What?
How many negatives you throwing in there? You good, brother? I didn't think so.
We've come too far.
Oh God.
How far are we?
I'm in the
anyway?
shadowy area.
Yeah, you are. You're
We're pretty good. Right
You're in the elephant graveyard.
139.
Nice.
I say
I'm
we
having
go,
a great
let's
time.
go another hour and a half.
Yeah,
let's
fuck
just
it,
do
why
2
not?
and 1.
Yeah,
Let's
why
just
not?
run it.
I gotta
Yeah.
pee.
Go pee.
I'm gonna go pee.
Go pee,
I'm gonna
brother.
I'm
Hit
gonna-
that.
I'm gonna
Hit
go
my
pee.
vape.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit
It's
your
purely
nicotine vape.
nicotine.
Hit that out of your way.
Yeah. Smoke some nicotine. That's perfectly cool. I'm gonna smoke some nicotine as well.
Me too. I'm gonna
Some nicotine.
smoke this little bit of the cigar I have left.
I hope they heard that. Woo! Oh, there's a your pass is revoked. And if you didn't notice, that was just a little reminiscence of my buddy James from last week. The little Ric Flair woo. Anyway,
One of my favorite bourbons, though.
yeah, this one's good. No, I like it a lot, man. I told myself I was gonna get fairly lit tonight. Not crazy. I know where I'm at.
Yeah.
People fucking. We're not gonna get into that. I get real. You know what I was thinking the other day? I was actually today. I thought, it's funny to me if there's any, and this is a little deeper, so I'm just gonna touch on it real quick, and we can fucking let it go. But I was thinking, I was like, man, like, for me, the way I was raised was like, if someone fucking hurts you, like people do fucked up things and they hurt you, you never fucking let them know it. Like the best thing you can do is not let them know it.
Right.
So the people that like have fucked with me, and then I've told them that it did, it meant something to tell them they did.
Right.
And that's all I want to say about that. Literally. Sometimes you get it back to I just had to get it out. And if I don't get it out here,
Those are better things left said.
no. I'd say that, and there's no more that needs to be said with it.
Well, no.
You know
What you
I mean?
said was better left said.
Yeah. I don't know what you're getting at. No.
I don't even know what you're getting at.
I don't know what I'm getting at.
Very-
I just
very-
knew
very-
I needed to say that. I was leaving my
Yeah.
house today to come here before the turkey started going off in my car, and then I thought I should say that.
Okay, back to what I was saying though.
Yeah, let's get back.
Do you wear your contacts all night?
No, I take them out every night.
So your eyes don't get tired? I know you're on TikTok a lot.
Not at night.
At night they're cool.
When I go to bed, I go to bed.
No, your eyes.
When I go to bed, I go to bed.
D-
Once I decide to take these out, I usually go to bed.
No, but do they ever get tired? Your
No,
eyes?
no.
Never?
No.
You never feel like
No.
my eyes are tired.
Mm-mm. If my eyes are tired, I'm tired and I go to bed.
No, not heavy.
I don't
Like
know what you
tired of
mean.
looking and reading.
No,
You ever read a book and you're like, fuck.
I don't really read a lot of books.
When you were in school, when you were in high school,
There's this thing called audiobooks.
In high
I don't
school,
got a
there was no
fucking-
audiobooks. I know you're 26, but there was no audiobooks when you were in high school.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. When I read. Like, I don't know, James. I can't. Like, honestly, I'm being honest with you. I don't know. I never really thought. Like, yeah, I think I didn't want to read the fucking book.
So you
But I
just
think
went
that
to
was
bed.
more the government. No, I'd read it, but the things that like okay, I'll tell you this. When I was young, I'd like to read Harry Potter. I read this other book called The Contender. I say I don't like to read, but I didn't like to read the shit that was assigned to me to read that I didn't fucking was not interesting.
Mhm.
It was I didn't give a fuck about it. It was just another thing. I think it's so bullshit that like in today's school system we read books that were relevant fucking like 100 years ago that mean nothing to us today. Right? Like they mean nothing to us. They don't really teach us much. I think like there's a writing style and that's great, but there's other examples that are more recent, that are more relevant that you can find today.
Yeah.
I think, since you brought the subject up, I think if you want kids to be interested in what you're teaching them, then fucking find something relevant to fucking teach them.
Right.
But since you asked, your question was not that. The question was
I brought it up.
something
I was like, wait. I mean, I know I missed something, but
yeah, he didn't ask that.
I
at
didn't
all.
ask that at all.
fair
He
enough.
asked, do I ever get tired while I'm
This-
reading?
I asked if his eyes ever get tired.
while I'm reading. And I
Ah,
was like, when
got
the
it.
fuck am I reading, James? The
Ah.
subtitles on fucking Squid Games?
Ah.
Because no, I could read that all night.
All I'm trying to say is, I think I need a tablet,
I think
and he's over here fighting it. No, he wants to get a flip phone.
Eh.
I think I need a tablet.
I
do a lot of research. Like if I'm out here working on the bike, I'm looking up shit on my phone, and I'm like,
Yeah, it would be nice to
and
have
then at the end of the day, I'm like,
portable,
oh,
do me a
screen, I
favor.
guess.
Do me a favor. Push this button and okay.
shut the fuck
No,
up.
no, because this is what fucks me up. So in the top right corner. There's a number. Can you tell me what that number is?
Yeah, 44.
See, but you see at first it's like,
No, 'cause you're
what is it?
moving.
What is it?
You
yeah,
were
no.
moving.
I'd be looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck does this say?
Okay, so
You
your
look
eyes-
so old when you do that.
Yeah,
You're
no, but I'm like,
the fuck is
Well,
that?
that's
even?"
an old thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I remember when I
it
was a
is.
kid, my dad would be like, "Hey, can you read what this says on this
Yeah.
fucking?" And I'm like,
Oh,
"You can't see this?" And he'd be like, "Nah, dude." I'm
I had to
like,
go
"Yeah."
get something from upstairs today at work, and one of the runners, I was like, "Hey man, you want to save an old man's knees and go grab this for me?" He was like, "Sure thing." I was like, "Thanks, bro." And he ran up the stairs. I was like, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm abusing this. I'm cashing in my old man card early. I'm gonna just start.
What are you, 23?
Yeah, yeah,
And me?
yeah,
In me.
yeah. I'd like to be.
that
3 and me.
is too many.
Uh-huh. Tom Segura does a bit about a girl who just wanted to blow the members of the Wu-Tang
the
Clan.
Wu-Tang Clan.
And he's like, there
Yeah.
are 9 members of the Wu-Tang Clan. He's like, if you think about it, that's a lot of dicks.
He's like, man, these are black dicks.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit.
He's on there, not small. It's fine.
No, game over. Time to end it. It's good games. I got you.
I have to test it. Hang on.
Fucking switch up.
Yeah, Tom Segura. I'm gonna go see him in February.
Yeah, we are.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
This fucking guy forgot.
I forgot.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
That was technically my birthday present from my smoking hot.
Yeah, I
White
know. And I
Stephanie.
wasn't supposed to say anything, and I was literally like,
No, I don't think it matters. We
No,
are. we're-
initially,
Oh, got it.
you
Got it.
shut your fucking mouth.
I'm gonna
Okay.
kiss your mouth. How about that? You
Anyway.
can't see that, but he made a very weird gesture.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I sat here calmly and
you-
coolly.
It remind me of like the movement
Of
of
Arnold Schwarzenegger,
the head of a chicken,
ripped.
chicken head, if you will. Anyway.
Chicken. That was really fucking cool.
Yeah, you were.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, I bought some cereal.
You did? What'd you get?
Can we talk about
So,
cereal?
hell yeah!
Okay,
I'm
so all you
excited
people
now.
out there, you know what I'd love to hear? I'd love to hear you guys weigh in on what's the best cereal.
Yeah, or what's your best snack? Like, what's your go-to snack if you're gonna have a late night
Yeah,
sugary snack?
okay,
What are
yeah.
you gonna have?
So
'Cause
this is what it-
for
this
us, or for me anyway, is cereal.
Okay, so I bought ice cream sandwiches.
Uh
I had 2 before I came here today.
Yeah.
I need that sugar rush, baby.
Hell yeah.
You know
I
what I mean?
feel
How
you.
can you stop at 2?
huh. Right.
Well, it was tough.
It's about-
it was
they,
fucking.
they each take about 8 seconds to eat.
It was
You
so
gotta make
hard.
an ice cream sandwich. So you need at least 3.
Yeah.
You put a sandwich in the middle, and
Yeah.
then a sandwich on
Like
each
literally,
side.
minimum.
it was
Yeah,
literally so.
minimum.
I had to grab the second one and walk out the door. Like I
Ah.
was like, I'll fuck them all up.
Fair enough.
And okay, but I bought 2 cereals. I bought Honey Bunches of Oats
Okay.
because I thought,
I
okay,
mean,
in the morning when you want to act like you're doing
Healthy-ish.
your job.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then I bought Reese's Puffs.
There you go. That's what I wanted to hear. You knew.
There you go.
You knew.
There
I
we
wanted to
go.
hear- That's what I
And
wanted
you know
to
what?
hear.
Because it was nostalgia factor for me.
Fair enough.
I was like, man,
Fair
I don't really even like Reese's. I don't
Yeah.
like peanut butter that much.
No.
And I don't really like Reese's that much. But
Mm.
sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you're like, I just want a goddamn Reese's.
Hell yeah. No, fair
And
enough.
so I bought the Reese's cereal.
That's the move. That's the
Yeah.
move. What's
Yeah,
your go-to like?
I
Cereal?
ate
Did we talk about this last
3.
week?
I don't care if we did. We could talk about it every week.
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk about this all the time. But
What's
yeah, what's
my-
your go-to cereal?
My go-to cereal, I like Frosted Flakes.
We did talk about this
Yeah.
last week. God
Grow
damn
up.
it.
We
Yeah,
did.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you
I'm
did.
pretty
You
sure we
told me
did.
it was
We
Frosted
were talking about the fucking sugar
Yeah,
and
we
the end of
did.
the bowl.
We
yeah,
did.
we
We
did. Yeah, we did.
All right.
Yeah,
That was-
that's probably what drove me to buy the cereal. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
yeah, I need cereal.
Marketing.
I think we're all just hungry right now. That's why we were so eager to
Okay,
talk about it
go,
again.
Go back to your thing though,
What?
which was your go-to snack.
Yeah. So no, I was just.
Oh
Here's
yeah,
the cereal.
there's
I was-
another thing.
Yeah, fair
No,
enough.
that was the
Go
first
ahead.
thing.
Well, because I was curious about the listener snacks, but also I'm curious about your guys. Would it be cereal or what's your
No,
go-to?
no,
like,
mine is
late
that
night
cereal for me
sugary
is
snack?
is like a morning snack.
Okay. Okay.
Right? Like I don't really like. So today for breakfast, I made myself a hot link and three scrambled eggs.
Okay.
Right? Because I thought, hey man, this is protein packed fucking goddamn
Breakfast.
bang,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Because I'm up in the gym.
Start the day off right.
Right. Yeah,
Right?
Uh-huh.
Because James made fun of me and said, your health is just shit, and that's why you always feel good. Because you never feel good. And I was like, yeah, well, I'll show you.
Well,
I'll eat
good.
eggs and fucking
Good.
hot links.
That's right.
And I feel like shit still.
Uh-huh. I think
No.
it takes more than one, but
No, it takes
Keep at it.
it takes more than just eating that.
Yeah, yeah, it takes more.
It's like get up and do something, you lazy fuck. Okay, even left the house in days. Anywho, but I'd say okay, late night sugary snack. I don't. Here's the fucked up thing. Like looking at me, I
What
don't
else
eat
is
a
there?
lot of. I don't eat a lot of sugary snacks.
no.
No,
So
I
you want to
really
go to
don't.
savory snack?
Now, I will say this lately, I've been getting these cinnamon buns though. Okay, like and
Oh.
so I'm taking the span of my life. I don't eat a lot of them, but lately I've been getting these cinnamon buns. I'm gonna find the fucking Instagram handle and I'll say what they are because I think this shit should be shared around the world. They're fucking amazing, all right? And I'll eat these cinnamon buns, and they have like this pecan pie one or whatever. They have a Snickers one now. They have fucking pumpkin ones for you, Travis.
Wait.
They
What was the first one?
They have
again?
corn ones, James.
What was the first one?
I know what you're doing.
Repeat it real
I
quick,
know.
Ken. I'm just curious. What was that first one?
Pecan.
No, that's not quite what you said the first time.
That's why I said it different the second time. Just to let you know, I'm aware of both fucking ways to say it.
Carry on. I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit.
Pecan
You
pies.
say the pumpkins for me, you bitch.
Pequeño. Hold on. I wanna fuck. I'm gonna just type in cinnamon.
Man,
here.
cinnamon rolls like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I was typing in cinnamon
rolls.
Cinnamon roll.
I'll
and
fuck a whole thing
my
of
friend's
those up by
girlfriend's
myself.
Instagram came up, and that makes me laugh.
When I was a kid, I got like the store brand ones
Mm-hmm.
in the metal
Yeah,
tin,
those were
like
good.
the
Yeah.
full tin,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were good, but those are
And they-
shit
and-
compared to these.
and they would be
Just
gone
trust
like
me.
that day.
It's called Sweet Dough Cafe. Hey, sincerely, guys, anyone out there, if you like cinnamon rolls, cinnamon buns, whatever, please take some time. Check out Sweet Dough Cafe. Support the brothers out there, man. It's
where's
a
it
brother
at?
out there.
Where's it at?
It's a pop-up kind of shop, man, but they're all around
Okay.
the IE. If you follow them on Instagram, they'll tell you where they're going to be. And there's certain areas in which they'll deliver on certain days. So if you order some, they'll deliver on that particular day. By far the best cinnamon bun, cinnamon roll I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Nice.
By far. I don't like
You don't
sweet
rave
shit
about
a
this
whole
shit,
lot.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
this shit, I've went to them like 6 times already. Hey, dude's always like, "Hey man, yeah, what's up? How you been?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
You're like, these are from my family. I
You know,
swear."
the first time I go, he's like, "Oh yeah, you live around here?" I'm way the fuck out of the way, and he's like, "You live around here?" I was like,
Yeah, I'm right around the corner.
my girlfriend lives up the street."
Hey, nice
Hey,
save.
I got
Nice
none of
save.
this. I got none of this shit. I was in the middle
Uh-huh.
of fucking nowhere, and I'm like, "Yeah, my
Oh
girlfriend
my
lives right
Lord.
here,
right here.
Yeah, I'm looking at
and
the-
he's in San Bernardino, which is a way across the way, and I'm there 3 days later. I'm just like, "Don't ask me again, please. Don't ask me again. I don't have
This
enough."
one, yeah.
Man, yep, that's it. I'm
Yeah.
like, my parents live over here. Wherever you go, I know someone there.
Yeah.
Wow.
But no, look,
oh
peep
my
that,
lord.
peep that.
I'm gonna follow this for sure.
I'm just saying, like, you know, like I'm not the biggest sweet kind of guy, but they got a pecan, whatever the fuck you want to call it, honey boo boo. Okay, I don't know why I said honey boo boo. I saw a picture of honey boo boo right now.
Yeah, you did.
Of her mom.
I feel like cereal could be a morning thing, but I feel like for me it's not quite my go-to. But if I'm hungry still and I've already had dinner and I'm about to go to bed, I'll knock out like 2 or 3 bowls of cereal.
Yeah.
And then go to bed.
All right.
Just to kind of fill me up.
Can we agree that cereal's not filling?
It's not.
It's
you
not.
need
It's
like
all sugar.
half a box.
It's like a bowl of nothing. Okay?
I told him you buy 1 box and it's only good for
especially
a day
these
maybe.
regular boxes.
Yeah.
Like even with the family pack.
The family size only gets you 2.5 days.
Dude.
Max.
Yeah.
For real.
Like shit.
You know what I've been doing is getting the off-brand from Santa
that
Brothers because they
big-ass
come in the
fucking
fucking bags. They have those big bags.
Nah, miss me with that, buddy.
Oh,
No, I
my
grew up on that
goodness.
shit, too.
That's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
grew up on too, and it's like it's cheaper by the ounce or whatever.
I was talking to my friend, and she tells me the other day.
If you look, you see, you
This
know what I'm
fool-
talking
this
about.
fool's weighing it out.
They still,
No, if
Was
you look on the
balancing
label,
beam, triple beam.
they still sell smacks in the bag,
right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, yeah, we all know what
Okay.
you're talking.
I'm just saying.
I know
Yeah.
what you're talking.
They're cheaper too.
Yeah.
No shit.
Hell yeah.
My friend tells me, she was like, yeah, one time my parents brought that home, and she was like, I went to my mom and said, Mom, are we poor? And that made me think.
we know someone who worked there for one of those corporations who does the generic cereals
The malto meal.
and said,
I don't know what you said. Can you write it down?
This is amazing for me to watch, you guys. This is great.
I don't know what he said. I have no idea.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I didn't know that.
she used to work
I didn't know
for
that.
a
All right.
corporation,
All
and
right.
she said it's the same cereal.
Oh, I'm sure it is. It's literally the same.
It's
Yeah.
just different packaging.
It's just like fucking pharmaceuticals.
so that's why
Yeah.
it's a generic.
So let me make this point here to any of the 12 listeners that we have that aren't the 3 that are here, and then the respective women
significant
that go
others.
with us,
Yeah, yeah.
and then our family members.
Right, right,
Okay, pharmaceuticals, they have a patent, and once that patent runs out, the exact same drug comes out under a different name, and it's 1,000,000 times cheaper, but it's the exact same product.
Yes.
Same everything.
So there's nothing different about it.
Correct.
So if you ever think like, oh, I don't want to get Tylenol because the fucking generic brand. No, or I don't want to get the generic because Tylenol. No. It
It's
is
the same
literally
thing.
the exact same shit.
Yeah, the main ingredient
It's just
is the same
their
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
their fucking patent ran out, and that's when they come up with the extra strength, or they come up with this whatever
Special
stupid
brand.
generic or one-off fucking thing they come up with. But it's literally. I'm gonna say this, and you know what? This might fuck me over, but I don't really care. For the 12 people out there,
It's definitely not gonna fuck you over.
I know a job that makes a lot of drugs, and they've only made multiple drugs because the patent has ran out on the other ones. And so they just keep changing a little something about it.
Just
And
to
it's not
keep it
much.
new.
It's really not much at all. And it really means nothing.
Just to keep it.
However, you'll buy this new one and then this new one because we're fucking Americans and we think what costs more equals better.
Hey, it sounds like iPhones.
Yeah. Oh, and because oh my god.
Oh,
I'm so glad you brought me here. Because I got a fucking
You brought
gripe.
us here.
I got a gripe with you bitches. Okay. I don't like the fact that you dumb iPhone users, all of you, and that's pretty much everyone in the world. I send you a fucking message and you guys are like, love that. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you and your love that.
Why is it our
like
fault?
that? Fuck you and
Why
your
is
like
it our
that.
fault? We
'Cause-
didn't make that.
Fuck you guys. I write me a goddamn
You're-
message back.
You're upset.
okay?
You're upset that
I'm
you don't get
upset.
to use this feature.
I don't want to use it. First I used to copy and paste it and send it back.
Yeah.
I would literally you send me a message
Mm.
and I'd say liked. But then I realized that's not what happens when it's iPhone to iPhone.
No.
Okay, no.
You just look
No.
like you typed it out twice.
Looks an idiot.
Looks like a fucking
You are
loser.
an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I know.
He thought he was getting.
I thought I was like,
You're making
yeah,
some point.
I'm in the club.
Fucking Alex Jones.
You only furthered that shit.
I'm going to Bohemian Grove, baby. You guys know about the Bohemian Grove? Oh my God. Can I challenge you guys with a little bit of homework?
Yes.
If you want, if you
Yeah.
wish.
Yeah.
It's really like conspiracy theory shit. But like, look
Oh,
at Bohemian
favorite.
Grove.
This is my favorite, right behind listening to people's dreams.
Right behind?
yeah.
Fuck is
right
behind that?
Yep, right
These are
behind.
way more interesting. These are real, dude. Okay. There's videos and shit. You got to make it up in your own
No,
mind with a
but
dream.
But how can we trust the videos?
Nah, but with the conspiracy, it's worse because you have to fight the urge to like tell them they're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
No.
The dream, you're just like, I don't care. The other one's like, you just got to fight the urge to be like, I don't believe that. Here's why that does make sense. You just gotta let them go with it.
It's just like the flat earther guys that I was talking about before. He was like setting up some experiment to prove his theory that the earth was flat, and then when it didn't work, he was like, oh, we must have done it wrong. And they're like, no, dumbass, it's just proof that you were wrong. But he couldn't accept that as a
Why
fact.
would
He
he
was
even
so
do that?
convinced. He was so convinced
That's
that he was
crazy.
right.
Huh?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's how people are. And they're so convinced that these theories are right that it doesn't matter what you tell them or what evidence you present, they're always going to come up with some way around it that be like, oh, yeah, but how can you trust this? Or, you know what I mean? There's always more. And for me, I'm just like, I don't have the energy. I just don't care.
Flat earthers are crazy, man.
Yeah. And I mean, that's like an extreme example, but there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there that are like, why give them any credit, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's an old theory,
Yeah.
you know. So
Oh,
it's
for
like,
sure. Yeah. And
so
there's so much evidence. It's just kind of hard to
yeah.
even entertain. At one point, you just got to be like, it kind of goes back to what we were saying earlier. Like, those are the situations where it's not even worth saying what you're thinking because you don't even want to perpetuate the conversation. You're like, I just want to be done with this.
Thankfully, I don't even know that many flat earthers.
Yeah, I don't know many.
I think I may have met one.
Yeah, same. And I'm just like,
I want to argue with them.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, agree to disagree because
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know what? If NASA and all them can't convince you, I can't convince you. So I'm not even gonna try.
That's what I think it's interesting to hear people like when I asked you guys about ghosts and
Yeah.
I like to hear people be freaked out by ghosts
Right.
because I know like it's just entertaining to me.
Yeah. For
like
sure.
I'm not like it's not spooky. It's
No.
not.
Yeah.
I just like to see how like crazy they get over it.
How they react. Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. You can build it up in your head to where something that's nothing is now like, you know, it feels as real to you as a freaking person in front of you. So
I think we're getting ready to get into our truth.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You guys want to go? You guys
Yeah.
want to take that away?
I'll start because mine's short and
No,
sweet.
can I go? Never mind.
Yeah,
I
go for it.
changed it. Okay. So today I needed to get a key made,
Uh-huh.
right? So I go to the local fucking hardware store, Lowe's. I get there, and initially I selected an Angel's key, right?
That's where you went wrong.
And well, hold on. At the time, I'm wearing a Dodgers hat, right? I didn't realize it. The guy comes and he starts talking shit to me, which is fine. Fuck you, Jose and Tony, and you guys that are make fun of me for wearing Angel stuff. I get it.
Mm-hmm.